I conked the fuck out.
Well, you
It's
needed the
okay.
nap. It's okay. You know what? That's
I
okay.
slept through like 5 to 6 different alarms.
And then Benny calling you several times.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
And I woke up because I was still in call and I could hear through my headphones y'all yapping really loudly. That's what woke
Good.
me up.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad that
The
we could
power of
help.
friendship.
I
I'm
tried
glad
calling
we
you
could
on
help.
Discord because I knew that might make more noise than your phone would.
It doesn't. It would never.
Real.
I had a theory.
All right.
Game.
We ready to rumble?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Hello, gamers, and welcome back to our game where we play the game of D&D. I am your host. No, I don't know what intro this is. So last time we were all together, we... I'm trying to do that intro thing because I've been... I
You're the
had to.
gamer
I actually
god.
had to write an intro when we did VRP on Wednesday because I wanted it to go on really cool. This is not going on really cool, so I don't actually care as much. And I don't care about your
Wow.
pronoun. I don't care
Wow.
about your name or your pronouns. So
Wow.
you guys have been going through the equivalent of a boss rush, going through and fighting off one by one, or bargaining, or just meeting each of the 12 zodiacs as you've gone through. At this point, you've got 3 zodiacs left. You can assume as much since you've gone through 9. There are 3 stars on the door remaining. Roll me a d4. Who wants to roll it?
I volunteers.
Great question.
Oh, no
Good luck,
69
guys.
today. Alright, that's fair.
I mean,
That's a 1.
I rolled
Alright.
once and then went to go piss. No one else rolled.
That's
Except
real.
for Dante.
Don't die.
Alrighty, so that means that's going to be... Hold on, I gotta make this in order, or else it'll make me a set. You guys are moving into the next room. As you move into this next room, it's another kind of open wooden space, identical to the ones before it. Inside, you see, this time I'm correct when I say it, a Minotaur. A man with a bull head, and he's in this suit of like plated armor and has a large, very thick, kind of like greatsword with him. I believe it's a greatsword, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. All right.
Technically, it's a boomerang.
No, it's a greatsword. I had to double check because it was a greatsword or a great axe, but I think the axes were the Cyclopses. Or the Cyclops had a club and the other one had an axe, but it's fine. We don't talk about the Cyclopses.
What do you mean?
Or the extinction of crabs.
Hey.
2 campaigns in a row, Alicia has deleted crabs from existence.
I'm so upset.
What do you mean Alicia's deleted?
Alicia wouldn't do that to me. Only you, Caleb.
Well, who deleted it? Wait, no, was it Pud who deleted them in campaign 1?
No.
Who got rid of crabs in campaign 1? Because one of you
never-
did something. One of you did something evil to crabs in campaign 1.
Pud didn't like crabs, but Pud did not kill crabs because Pud knew.
I don't remember us doing anything to crabs in campaign 1. We had a
was me.
spoon that would turn
Oh, it
people
was
into
the
crabs.
spoon. Right, that's what it was.
It was me,
Right.
guys.
Zareth, you've made crabs extinct. Congratulations.
Okay, that one was my fault.
All right.
I will
Well,
not stand
search
for the slander
tag
of
on
being
who?
twice them.
On the crab killer, Benny. Benny was not the crab killer.
No, but that's what they just said. They were like,
was
it
me.
was me. So I immediately wild magic searched them.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So you guys make your way into this next room. You see this large Minotaur man in front of you. He's about 7.5 feet tall as he pushes himself from his very small chair up to his full height. And he's just like, all right, let's get to it. He kind of like cracks his knuckles and grabs the sword, obviously preparing for combat.
You can do Shrek? Sorry. I just like the voice. Please continue.
What? That was me trying
That
to
was not-
be
no.
like, I don't know. It was just me kind of like trying to do like European, like Scottish, but like.
Yeah, Shrek is Scottish.
As he stands up, Ripley gets very excited to fight.
Amazing. Can I have everybody roll for initiative? And on top of that, can Benny roll me a D100?
I'm pretty sure
Yes,
the entire country of fucking Scotland is going to crucify Jag Minecraft for those words.
Hey, some of them are, Peter Capaldi is the 12th Doctor.
Mhm.
45. Let me find what a 45 is.
I thought that. I thought
Okay.
that was the initiative, and I was about to say, wow.
Benny,
Ow.
Benny, how
Yeah.
much? What is your money looking like?
Oh my god, is it this one?
Yeah, it is this
Nice.
one.
That's so funny.
Let's see. You guys gave me a bunch of money.
That's true.
I have 15 PP. I have 12 gold, 9 silver, and 9 copper.
Amazing. Benny, write this down.
Yeah.
Your copper becomes silver. Your silver
Yeah.
becomes
Oh,
gold. Your
Oh,
gold
fuck.
becomes platinum. And your platinum becomes copper.
Okay. Okay. So that's okay. Silver,
Can't even invest
gold,
in them anymore.
platinum.
I got a
Okay,
bad
that's not too
initiative.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, DM.
Welcome.
At
Change that
least
on your
I
sheet.
go
I don't know what that does to you, but that's what it is.
I go third at
Not
least.
too bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Okay. Awesome. Zareth, what did you get? 11.
11.
Holly, what did you get?
I got a 8.
Not Gemini. Ripley, what did you get?
10.
Good job, buddy. Ramsey, what did you get?
22.
Good one. Ilanya
Dang.
with a 29. Natural 20. Good job. And let me roll for Taurus.
I've been waiting to do this. I've had a plan for this specifically.
Oh.
Are we going in without resting?
I guess so.
Yes, you are going in without resting because you're just moving from from the next room.
We just finished up with. No, wait, it wasn't Virgo. It was the Cyclopses.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
We had a rest fairly
you-
recently, though.
I just wasn't hit by them, so I'm completely fine on everything.
Yeah, I think I took the most, but I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah. The only question I asked is because of my sorcery points, but I can survive without them for a little while.
Yeah.
I use
Yeah.
them well.
Yes.
All right, Ilanya, you are up first. What would you like to do?
That is an awesome question.
There
Of
is
course I
one
haven't
dude
opened spells yet.
in front of you.
There is one dude. I love one dude.
This one also seems
Where-
fairly intelligent and could speak common. So,
Yes. Seems intelligent, speaks common. Can I step forward, put my hands up, and go, are you gonna be chill about this?
roll a charisma check.
Yeah. Any particular kind?
You're not necessarily persuading him, so it can't be just flat charisma.
Actually, literally doesn't matter because I am in no way decepting, and
Yeah.
none of my others are proficient.
14. He goes, about as chill as one can be when getting ready for a fight. Put him up.
Do we have to fight?
I mean, you killed my friends.
We could be like, we could like find understanding, common ground, you know.
Yeah, but I kind of want to kill you. I kind of want to kill you.
Well, that's fair.
Ripley leads into it. Yeah. I mean, I really want to fight.
Okay, fair enough. We want to fight.
Are we doing a bit of murder? Is that the game plan?
Then can I haste Ripley?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
go.
you can.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I can save my boots then because we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Because
Your
that I
boots
still
would've-
technically have them.
Yeah, because when you guys
Mhm.
left to go collect Ramsey, you would have gotten your boots back.
Oh.
That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie.
I mean,
Remy.
yeah, Ramsey's gonna get behind this thing so I can hopefully give Rip, you know, if Rip chooses to get up
Sure.
close. Yeah.
Get behind and
Anyway.
flank. I'll let you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm setting this up for your turn, Dante. I wouldn't have flank yet. I am going to use my bonus action to hex this guy. I've got my sword out, and that is going to be disadvantage on any strength checks.
Thank you. Very good.
Of course, of course, of course. And we're just going to lock in a little bit with 3 strikes.
All right.
All right. Strike number 1. 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice. All right, 22.
That will not hit.
Ooh, all right. And finally, that's a crit.
That'll hit. No, actually, Jake, it's not gonna hit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, of course it is.
Real. All right, nice. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 18 damage, I believe. As
Yeah.
Ramsey, yeah.
Wait.
Ramsey is, yeah.
18?
Oh, yeah, because it's my 9 plus 9 because I got.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the 11s and I was getting really confused. No, that makes sense. Continue. Sorry.
Yes, of course.
You're good.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
I did fuck it slightly. It's 3d8 plus 3d6 because one of them was a crit. Plus 16.
You're fine.
Yes. But very good. Ramsey's going to get in behind and immediately just start swipe after swipe, trying to get this thing off guard. And I think that's giving Rip an opening as I end my turn. 34 points of damage.
Awesome. It is Taurus's turn. All right. Sorry, let me mark down my... I have not opened my calculator app yet. Hold on. All right, 34 points. All right. My turn. He is going to... Is this a single target one, or is it a AoE?
That's a great question.
All right, awesome. This is what he'll do. Up to 6 targets. You guys are 5. So that's perfect. So I can't actually hit everybody with this. He pulls his greatsword, and you see as he just quickly pulls it and kind of does almost like a flourish with it in front of him. The blade kind of glows with this light white energy as these sort of strikes immediately flash outward, and they're gonna hit every single one of you. So I need to roll this 6 times. What is it with? All right. Ramsey, does a 24 hit?
Meets it beats it, yes.
All right. I should probably have done. I should not. Elanya does a 13 hit.
Where's my sheet? I don't believe so. No.
All right, doesn't hit. Ripley does a 24 hit.
Yes, it does. I think it's too early to shield.
All right. Holly does a 22 hit.
Yeah. Right.
And
Mhm.
yeah, Zareth, why am I rolling high on you two? I feel bad. 26. Zareth, 26. So that'll hit.
Yep.
Awesome. So for those I hit, I'm just gonna give you all the same damage, because it's easier for me that way. All of you are going to take 45 points of damage as you are immediately hit. It's force damage, by the way, with this bright sort of silvery light. And
Is that a spell?
that is a spell.
Hey, so that's half damage for everyone within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so that's
So
half damage for everyone but
everyone
Ramsey.
but Ramsey.
Sorry. All right. You know what?
Because
Thanks, Paladin.
yeah, fuck you. I finally get to use fucking divine protection.
Aren't you happy? So instead of 45, that would be. What is half of 45?
Hold on, I'm
23.
23.
23.
To make sure it casts a spell to hit something, and then
So what he does is he brandishes the blade and uses the blade as like a casting focus, and
Yeah.
he's able to hit up to 6 creatures. The spell.
gotcha. So the spell damage has nothing to do with the AC checks.
No, it was just to see if he could hit you. In the same way, like you he's hitting you with a spell attack. So the same way if someone were to roll to hit with firebolt, it's the same thing. I have to roll to hit every single one of you, but I can hit up to 6 creatures.
I think my confusion is you said this damage to all of you. Who does that?
because everyone's just gonna take the same one
failed.
to make it easy.
So
Everyone
Ilanya, he
Okay,
missed.
thank you.
He missed you, so you don't take any damage. You take 0 damage.
Okay.
And I
Ilanya
just want to make
takes
sure
0.
I understand. I still take the full damage. Everyone else does not.
He's
Because
cracking
of
his
You're the only person that's moved.
That's right. Nice.
Yeah, Ramsey, you are not within 10 feet of Ripley, so you
Yeah,
take the full
you don't
damage.
get
The spellcasters are going to take 23 points instead of 45 because Ripley is cool and epic.
because of fucking aura of warding.
Exactly.
Wait, so I only take 23
He has so much
points?
aura,
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, because Ripley is cool and he's your friend. That's why.
Yeah, we hold one of the most broken paladin abilities, resistance to all spell damage.
Yep, and this is a spell. So you're welcome. So he could do that. That is his. He is then going to. That's only 1 attack, so I could still take 2 more. He'll just have to he'll attack you, Ramsey, because you're the only one within range.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does a 19 hit?
No.
Amazing. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okie dokie. Hold on. So you're going to take another 22 points of slashing damage and an additional 5 points of force.
All right. Ramsey in this turn has gone bloodied.
Whoops.
And okay, very good. Very good.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
All right. That is my turn. Zedif.
Okay. How far am I able to get from this guy?
You're probably at as far away as you could. He's on the other side of the room. He's like 30 feet from you. That's as far as you could get away.
Oh, damn.
I'm assuming
Alright.
because Ramsey, I assume, used all of his range to get around him, so he has to. Actually, he would have to be if Ramsey's on the opposite side of him. Ramsey, you only have 30 feet of movement, right?
Technically, Ramsey only has 25 because of the leg.
So he's like 10 feet from you.
Damn. Okay.
He's also considered a large creature.
Has he taken damage yet?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yes, he
Yes?
has. Yes,
Okay.
he has. Ramsey hit him. And he's also hexed.
Can it make me a wisdom save?
He can. Uh, 19. Bless
Bless
you.
Beats it,
Bless
beats
you.
it.
Many blessings.
That's
you.
enough.
Don't die.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You get what I mean.
Of course.
Alright, all good. Nothing happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a paladin.
The spellcaster curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Saving
right.
throw, then you don't do shit for the rest of the turn.
Do you want to move anywhere? Or because you could probably move. You can't move backwards, but I imagine you could like move to the side. So to like get further away from him if you wanted to. Because I imagine he's in the middle of the room. You guys are like, I guess, 10 feet away from him, and then but Ramsey's on the other side, so Ramsey would be like 15 feet, or I guess more like 20 feet away. And then if you wanted to like move to the opposite side of the room, you could, and then you'd be further away from him.
Yeah, I guess. I'll
Just-
give that a shot.
All right. Just so when I do my AoE spell, you won't get hit. All right, Ripley, it's your time to shine.
All right, I am praying that this works because I am using my entire turn on it. I'm gonna move, not my full movement to get in range of.
You're 10 feet from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna move about. I have a lot of movement actually. I'm gonna use 45 out of the fucking whatever amount it is multiplied to get away from the rest of the team and pull the cloak off of my waist and just start waving it as I cast Compel Duel.
That's so dumb.
Ripley's just waving it, yelling, "Hey, over here! Come on!" And I need a Wisdom saving throw.
He's good at wisdom.
Well, hopefully it fails.
Yeah, you know.
No. 24.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Maybe-
amazing.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's just off of the principle, you know? Could it be like
He's been a paladin this
what's
whole
the-
time.
fuck, what's the thing? Charisma? Thingamabob, where it's like you're trying to piss someone off.
Intimidation?
I'll let
The
you roll
word is
inti-
gone.
I'll let you roll intimidation or persuasion, Ripley, if you would like.
Antagonize.
I mean, I'll do. Sure,
Antagonize him.
I'll do. Sure, I'll do intimidation.
Okay, go for a roll.
Where is it? That was a soft 20.
I rolled an 8.
Amazing. Ripley.
I imagine he like does a huff and like smoke comes out of his nostrils, kind of thing.
Ripley is. is ready to
He's
start
engaged.
bullfighting. Also, hold on. Let me just. Can I?
Is that your turn?
Yes. I also just wanted to display the full. Fuck, that did not work. Give me a minute.
Well, it doesn't. Work. He's not under the spell. To be clear, he's not under the spell of Compel Duel. I think
Yeah.
he's just being a champ. And you're aware that you have his attention, but he is not under your spell. So if he
Okay.
wants to attack Ramsey, he can, and there's no disadvantage.
But he'll probably run over there to you, maybe.
Maybe. Because I think that's really funny. Holly,
Yeah, it's
you're
really.
up. That's a
Yeah,
really
no.
good bit. That's a good
Yeah,
bit.
I'll use my full turn on that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Holly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something, and then you can tell me if it doesn't work.
Okay, Dookie.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's a war crime, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's kind of like your whole MO, isn't
Whatever.
it?
Alright, yeah, whatever. I'll talk.
You can't deny it.
So I'm gonna take an arrow and put a bit of just. I'm gonna do redwood because that's stronger than all the other trees and wood I have. Okay, and hear me out. I want to shoot him in the hand, and then grow the tree so then it grows through their veins and then forcibly causes their fingers to become like straight because they can't flex them, and if they do, it cracks them and there's splinters in their hand. But also, if it's straight, they can't hold onto their weapon with two hands.
Okay, how about this? I'll let you do this roll. You'll grow. You will, and if you are successful, I get to roll my strength modifier against the spell effect. If you succeed, so he's got to beat your spell DC.
Would it be
What's
a
your-
druid roll?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, let me roll damage first. It's one. Because I'm doing third level.
What
spell
spell
slot.
level are you putting into it? Because every spell, every level's another D8. Remember that.
I'm gonna do for this one. I'm specifically gonna do a 4th level actually. So it's
Okay.
gonna be 5d8.
Okay.
5d8
You got this.
Plus 7, I believe it is. Where is holy shit? Holy shit! There it is.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna roll my druid craft check.
I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled a natural 2. So
So by proxy, you win.
let's go. I'm better.
You watch as you target the hand and it splinters open and like wood immediately gets into his hand, and he goes to flex his hand backwards, and he does manage to break the wooding a little bit, but it's already too late as he drops the weapon and the sword goes clang onto the ground. He's disarmed. I'll let you disarm him. That was really creative. I like that.
I book it 30 feet in the opposite direction.
You're gonna go hang out with Zareth.
That's my turn.
All right, Elanya.
Hello. All right. Um. You know what? Yeah. Hell yeah. Let me go see what this is about. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
24.
Ah, right.
This is the third time he's had to make a wisdom saving throw, and he's yet to fail.
That's awesome. I was
Has anyone
playing
tried to-
Heyday a little too hard and didn't realize that that's what he was succeeding this entire
Yeah.
time. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Have a
Has
good
anyone
turn.
tried any other save so far?
Sounds good. Have a good turn.
All right, sounds good. Ramsey.
Hello. So he's still within my melee, right? He
Yes,
hasn't
he
moved
is.
yet.
Yes, he is yet to move.
Beautiful. So, hey, some really bad stuff was just happening to me. I gotta go all out on this because I don't think if he hits Ramsey again, if he doesn't go for Ripley's bait, Ramsey is done. So, bonus action, Fighting Spirit. That's gonna give me 10 temporary HP, and it's always gonna give Ramsey those sweet temp HP. The advantage is what I'm trying to say. I need advantage, and I've got my Elven accuracy. We're going all in with Arcanum Divitorum. And I'm just kind of hoping for the best, Mr. Tiefling, because if this goes south, I die. All right. 1d20 plus 11. This is the first attack. I make 3 rolls because of Elven accuracy. That's a crit, and I'll make the other 2 just in case. That would have been another crit. Makes me sad.
You probably shouldn't have done that. All right.
I needed the temp HP, man. I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it.
After you roll that 20, don't roll again.
You're right. You're right. But it's okay, because the 29, I believe, still hits.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And finally, come on. There's a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Ramsey is going to use his remaining charges on Arcanum Divitorum. And so I've got 3 of these, one of them for each of the successful attacks. So that means Ramsey, on the crit, is going to roll 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 2d6. That plus 19. So sorry, guys, 27 plus 19. That's my bad. That's my bad. Quick math. Also, that's incorrect. Pardon me. That's just 9. 27 plus 9. 36. So the first attack does 36 damage. Ramsey goes in real hard. He is just going for the legs, hoping to fall this thing as quickly as possible. It needs to go down. Next attack. I'm just going to do the damage together. So that's 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 18, because I'm rolling 2 in 1. These are not crits. That is another 34. So that means, in total, Ramsey Novak does 70 points of damage.
All right.
I am now, because I haven't used it yet. No, I should save it. I should save it. We have 2 rooms left. I'm not going to action surge. That is my turn. Thank you.
I kind of wish you didn't do that.
You wish I did action surge?
Well,
Ripley said nothing's cool thing.
yeah, no, Ripley's
Okay.
doing that. However, you do look bloodied to him. So he's going to kind of take his. He's going to He doesn't have his sword anymore. That doesn't really mean much because he can. All right, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, Ramsey.
All right. A 25.
Ah, that succeeds. Congratulations. So you're only gonna take 12 points of damage. As he goes, it just kind of uses his like open palm to shove you back. But you save, so he's going to just one attack towards you, and then he's going to use his rush attack on Ripley because I think it's funny because he does have a ram attack, and he's gonna use it on you because that's funny, and you have the red cloak. This is the bit. I'm falling for it. It's funny. Um, 29.
I think even if I shield, yeah, because if I shield, that's only gonna make it 28, so it will hit.
All right, you're gonna take 19 points of piercing damage as he just immediately like leans back and just starts running towards you. And he rams and slams you into the wall, with his horns. And you are now considered grappled. So your movement speed is 0 while he has you pinned, and he's just going to use his hand to basically like punch you in the gut because he doesn't have his weapon. But he does have unarmored attacks. Does a 22 hit?
No, and I am gonna use my reaction to repose that.
Okay.
I do have to roll to hit, but I'm just double checking on martial adept pushing repose. Add this, okay, to the damage, so I can add a d6 to this damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
That's super annoying.
Yep. Zareth.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, it is reaction.
Zareth. Jingle, jingle.
Yeah.
Jingle, jingle.
Uh-huh.
Ramsey did a lot of damage to this guy, and he now has Ripley pinned against the opposite wall of you. He's like maybe 60 feet away.
Do we want the fight to continue or
No.
no?
I mean, I can keep going.
I'll die. Well, more likely Ripley because he's got his attention on him. You
I
do
think
you.
it's not our worst situation. We could probably handle this by fighting for a little bit longer. And we do have a few more up ahead. So if you have something that's in limited use that could clear up a battle quickly, we might want to keep it.
Fair enough. Firebolt it is.
Let's go.
You have other spell slots, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but saving them for the actual boss fight.
Okay.
It might be a little bit more handy against
I
your
would
god.
recommend using a couple, but that's me.
I see. All right, fair enough.
24 hit.
No.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
I'm sorry. I gave him a really high AC.
You gave him. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. No, I mean
Have you
god.
figured out
Hey.
what his AC is yet?
Yeah, you pulled a Jeg
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
hey, it's your fault for making broken ass characters, so I also get to use broken ass characters.
It's true. He's
All
a
right.
beautiful man.
All right. Is there anything else for your turn?
Nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Whipley.
I'm still able to attack, or do I have
Yeah.
to?
Oh yeah. You're just
contest?
your movement speed is 0, but you can hit him.
Okay, cool. Oh, that was already a level 1 spell.
You
That's
still have
annoying.
haste cast on you because Ilanya has.
I know
movement
that's.
and concentration.
I know that's 4 attacks. I'm just trying to decide if I want. How many?
Oh wait.
That's the wrong. There it is. Okay, I'll just attack normally
God, I believe in
for
you.
now.
Nope.
Amazing.
Try again. Try again.
And then this is
one more time.
this is bonus action.
All right, you are punching him, but you're hitting his armor, which seems to be very, very, very thick, and it's just not penetrating him the way you wished it would.
You want to penetrate him?
No.
He's
Dang.
actually our token straight character, believe it or not.
Ripley, try again.
That's it. That's all I can do. That was all of them. That's one. That's 1 and 2. Haste, bonus, offhand. That's literally it.
Yeah, and no, Ramsey didn't move forward to give you flank, so you don't have advantage.
I can see that. I would have done that if I would have known if I had it.
Mm-hmm. No, you're
I don't
right.
think. Hey, he hasn't. The guy moved up after my turn. Like,
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
did. You're
yeah.
right. This is unfortunate. I'm starting to feel bad. If any of those had hit, would be a different conversation. Holly.
Great. Okay. So he hasn't picked up his weapon again, right? Okay.
He's just laying there on the floor.
That's gonna make a bit about trying to pick it up, but I don't think I could even try.
No, but your token greatsword user friend probably could.
Yeah, perchance. Damn, I don't. How's it looking right now?
He's getting there. He's almost bloodied.
All right, fuck this guy. I'm going to take an arrow and take a little olive seed, pop it into the arrowhead, and then I want to shoot it at his legs. Because I'm casting grease on that bitch, specifically just the area around them. So then they are the only one to trip and fall. So I need a dex save. Well, first I need to roll to hit. Let me do that first. 13. 23?
23 is not going to hit him, but you can still cast Grease because it's an AoE. So you just no arrow damage this time, but that's okay.
I need a dex save though.
6.
That bitch falls over.
He goes to line up another attack and goes whoop, bonk onto the ground with like a loud clatter of armor. Ripley, you're no longer grappled, so have fun. Ilanya.
Yeah. Trying to see if I have anything more worthwhile. That's only a round. Right? Shield only lasts a round, right?
It's
Correct.
It's a reaction spell.
Reaction that lasts until your next turn, yeah.
Right. Hypothetically, if I cast it on someone else, could I use part of my turn to do that?
No, because it's a reaction spell.
You can only do it on yourself if you get
hit.
hit.
You can't go up the action economy. Lame. Can't pay more than what my spell cost.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, dog. I'm not sure. I might just try to mine silver. What was that? What was that? Can I get an intelligence saving throw?
Fuck. 19?
You stupid. Oh,
He is stupid. I
not
just rolled
stupid
really
enough.
good on the dice. He's
Not
he's
stupid
very
enough.
stupid. I just rolled super good.
Very well. Have a good turn.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Not
I
you.
made Ripley fast.
I'm sorry.
It's worth it.
It was worth it.
Hey,
Ramsey.
don't worry. Hey, don't worry. That
Hello.
bitch is prone right now. Everyone gets advantage if they're melee attacking him.
I will. Ooh. I gotta go in. I gotta give it to Rip. Wait. Okay.
Ramsey, with your angle, you would have to step in the grease to get to him.
Oh, I
I
can't
tried
do
to
that.
grease rates was good point because it was 10
Yeah,
foot.
because, yeah,
How tall is he?
he's like 7 feet. So he
No.
would, he's still considered, yeah.
Jump on his back.
Damn. Almost as tall as Anna Banana. Sorry, they're not in this episode. All right, guys, I've got this. Bonus action. Fighting Spirit, because God, I need that temp HP. Advantage on all my attacks. We're going in with the gun. I switch to my revolver. Because of Elven accuracy, I'm rolling my d20 plus 12 3 times per attack.
Wouldn't you you would have, no, it would just be it would just be a flat roll, you wouldn't have advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I rolled all 3 of my attacks, so that's
Because,
an
yeah,
18, a
because if
22,
you're
and a
if you're
20.
using your gun on a, yeah.
I
You're
would
using
have
your,
disadvantage because they're prone, is what you're saying.
yes, yeah,
Because of the fact that so it's flat. That's fine.
It's advantage if you are melee, disadvantage
I
if
get
you're
you.
ranged. This would be ranged, so it'd be disadvantage on the attack, and then but if you fighting spirit, that would just be a straight roll because that would give you advantage.
No, that's so real.
These are
And I
just straight
appreciate you.
rolls.
So 18, 22, 26 hits, right?
Sorry, I had to like do the math there in my head. I was like,
It's so good. I
like,
get you.
You were like, I'm gonna do my fighting spirit. I was like, perfect. You're gonna roll a bunch of dex, and then you were like, I pull up my gun, and I went, wait a minute. 18 misses, 22 misses, 26 hits.
Nice. All right, and I am also going to action surge just now. So 17 hit. Fails. 25 hits? Question mark.
Nope. 25. Yes, 25 beats it. Yes, 25 does.
Nice. Cool. All right. So I'm just going to very quickly roll this. That is going to be 48 plus 2d6 because
you technically just unloaded a full round into him.
Oh
Revolvers
God.
have 6 bullets. Or do they have 8?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
6.
yeah. They have 6, you're right.
Yeah.
I have not been playing Ransford for over a year and a half for you to not fucking understand this.
I don't need to go.
Well,
You also have one. Caspian has a revolver.
But I'm
funny,
silly.
man.
But I'm
Yeah, but you
silly.
don't have a gunner, so reload doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, for context, there are revolvers with more than 6 chambers. Like there's like 8 and 10 ones that
I think
exist.
it's I think it's funnier if we say that Ramsey has a 6th one just for the sake of this
Oh, for
fight.
sure.
And that might change next fight. We don't know.
That we don't know. That's real. So as this happens, Ramsey has done everything he can. That is going to end up being. Oh yes. Okay, 41 damage, and that is my turn.
It's his turn.
Oh.
He's gonna use half of his movement to stand up. And
Hey God.
yeah.
Would there be a benefit if I made hollow point rounds for Ramsey?
I don't know.
Actually, don't
what
worry.
that
Well, don't worry about it.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna attack Ripley because Ripley, you're the only one there. Do I need to roll another deck save because he's ending his turn in the grease, but I use half my movement to get up? How does grease work?
I guess it would be at the end of the turn, right?
That is true.
Liz, pull me up the stats for Greece, please.
It's a 10-foot thing, and then you have to make a dex saving throw when you enter or here. Sorry,
Is it enter
I'm
or end my turn?
If you end
uh,
your turn there, it does say that you have to succeed on a dex save or
Okay,
fall prone.
awesome.
or
So
when you
I get to make attacks at normal at Ripley, and then I'm going to. That's it. That's a
And then
natural
you-
1.
Yes.
22, Ripley.
No.
All right,
Let's
last
go.
attack. 16.
No.
He's a bitch.
So he gets up, goes to whoop, whoop, and then immediately slips back down.
Ripley looks at him after missing all of the attacks. Yeah, not so funny now, is it?
Is that if you have advantage on melee attacks?
That's true.
Go, Kave.
Come on.
Kame!
You're my hero.
Yeah, I got this. All right. Where's his sword?
On the ground, like maybe like 10 feet from him. Do you want to use your advanced mage hand on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. For the sake of things, it is a Holy Avenger, so just you can use your own stats.
Okay, sounds good. With the mage hand for wielding the weapon, is there any way that I could lift it past a certain point?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say it would give you like an additional 5 feet of range. So you would actually you still have to move closer to him, but you will not have to enter the grease.
I want to roadrunner this.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm gonna drop it.
Oh, like on top of him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, I like that. Go for it.
But I need a little bit more height.
I for the sake of this attack, I'll let you do it. Fuck yeah. You could just like mage hand it upwards and like point it down on him. I would just say you have
Sounds
to get
good.
you have to get within 10 feet of him, so you have to stand outside of the uh grease.
All right, sounds good.
You just got to get close. Attack him with his own sword. I love this.
Just gonna drop it down. Let gravity do the work.
Go ahead.
That magic wrist is tired.
You have advantage, so have fun. Roll plus your holy avenger.
Alright. Sounds good, sounds good.
God's mightiest hero.
That's a natural 20.
Okay! I think you just turned it into a guillotine. Roll.
Whoops.
Nope, just roll the damage. Roll the damage.
Do it.
Just have fun. Double the dice. So, what is your Holy Avenger damage normally?
It's 2d6 plus 3. Oh wait, unless it's two-handed, then it's 2d10, but
I'll do 2d10. Because this is
2d10?
advanced mage hand. Fuck yeah. 2d10.
Hell yeah.
So turn that into 4d10. Because he's already bloodied. So, this could only go one way.
That's true.
Alright, 4d10.
And then add your sneak attack onto this
25.
because you have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh hell yeah. That was 3.
2d6. 2d6, but doubled because it's advantage, because of the nat 20.
I
So another 46.
46. 15.
Zareth, how do you want to do it? That is just enough to kill him.
I imagine it's just like one of those like really cheesy cartoons, like when someone drops like an anvil on somebody else's head.
Thump. Yeah, and you drop it right into his head, and his head like splits open, and his body turns into mist and slowly fades, and so does his sword, sadly. You beat my Taurus. Congratulations, team.
Yippee!
Yes.
2 dwarves down. Or what? 1 down. Or what? What's the God,
All right.
what's the I can't think right now.
Okay, everyone, we need to stop real quick. I almost died. I'm okay. I was locked. Like,
Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
Can I use my silver coin on him? I believe it's just a cure wounds, but
oh, Mr. Tiefling is muted.
Oh.
Oh no. Guys, he turned back into a cat.
Oh no.
I hope he's happier this way. Oh no, wait a minute. Who's gonna pay the rent? Alicia, I'm so sorry.
It's only one way out.
No.
Through.
Alicia has to also turn into a cat.
You just start hiding in your own apartment. So then when the next people move in, you can
Yeah.
just start living in the walls.
Yeah, literally. Either that
But
or
not there.
Dante has to adopt 3 cats.
All right.
Caleb, can Benny use their coin?
Yes. What does the coin do?
We vaguely talked about it as cure wounds. Could I potentially argue that a silver coin is worth a second level slot?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Okay, sick.
Nice.
So that I feel like a baby using D&D Beyond. Oh, and it's plus my spellcast modifier. Am I seeing that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also
Interesting, okay.
using 15 points of lay on hands on myself.
I'm just gonna start chugging my health potions.
Ramsey, take 19 points of healing.
Thank you. And then, Alicia, you said you were taking up the health potions?
Yeah. There's plenty here.
Do you have a
Yeah,
number for, just so I can?
How many health potions?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how many you were passing out, and I didn't want to assume.
Who needs one? We've got like 150 left.
Hey, yeah, me please. I'll take. So Ramsey has 112 health usually. I'm at 39 right now. Benny got me up a lot. It's
I'm fine for now. I took a little bit of a scrape, but thankfully Ripley's magic powers or whatever stopped me from taking a full brunt force to the face. So
Also,
I'm doing well.
doesn't haste fuck me now because it's over?
Oh yeah, because now you're exhausted.
just for a
Yeah,
turn.
I don't think it's for a turn.
it's not for a turn. I also have a
It's-
spell that does something very similar.
This-
It kind of like gives you like main protagonist vibes, where it gives you like a bunch of extra turns, a big health buff, and a big defense buff.
Well, assuming
But
that we're
it
using
causes like a point of exhaustion when it's done.
the 2014 version, when it ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn. So
Yeah. It just says as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. It doesn't specify exhaustion.
Mhm.
So
Does
you
it
spend
not?
one turn. No.
Yeah.
So you spend one turn not moving or taking actions, but you're just
Like
regular.
if you guys sit and
the
take a
other
short
spell,
rest,
it's so
the
strong.
exhaustion can fade.
Oh,
Doesn't exhaustion? Isn't it only long? It's a long.
Yeah, it is long rest.
Well, there's no
To
exhaustion
get rid
though.
of exhaustion,
I mean-
but there's no exhaustion because of the spell.
I mean, yeah, the spell doesn't cause exhaustion.
Mhm.
It
Like,
just
not
makes
even
you
in
feel really
2024.
bad.
Yeah, so you're good.
Oh,
You're
that's
good.
good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that would.
You just have to spend a turn not doing anything,
Okay.
and you kind of do that. Like it fades, you feel tired for a bit, you sit, you can take a short rest, drink some.
Okay, so then that I was just nerfed during the Jaeger fight because we didn't understand it.
And that, hey, you know what? You still killed him.
Okay, so for Tetris transformation, that one's a last resort because that one does cause exhaustion when it runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. What is I mean, it's called. Wait, what is the spell called?
Tensor's transformation.
Tensor's transformation. You gain 50 temporary hit points. You have advantage on attack rolls made with a simple or martial weapon. You deal an extra 2d12 force damage when you attack. You gain proficiency with all armor and shield types.
Oh yeah. So immediately after the spell ends, you must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or suffer one level of
Or
exhaustion.
suffer a level of
So
exhaustion.
but if you've got a good Constitution, you might just not get exhausted.
Yes.
That is true. But
So-
I think it's better to plan for you're gonna get exhausted after instead
For
of
sure.
just
Valid. All right, 2 left. Does anybody want me to roll me a 2d4 evens or odds?
Not me, guys. I can't do it. I can't do it again.
okay.
Someone roll me-
2d4.
No, a 1d4. Because it's which monster is coming next?
Even.
Evens. It's Capricorn.
Wait. I just
what?
need to know how much this health potion is. I'm so sorry.
I don't do the fucking
2d4
math.
plus 4 or 5?
2d4
we said now?
plus 5.
What did you just say, Caleb Tiefling?
I was bothering you. I was being mean.
Oh, okay. Thank
The
you.
health potion that you got from Zareth is 2d4 plus 5.
May I have 3, Alicia?
Take as many as you need. I don't think we're gonna finish these by the end of the game.
That's so nice to hear, Alicia. All right. Ramsey's going to be up 32, and I'll just let us continue from there. Thank you so much, Caleb Tiefling.
All right. You walk into the next room. Immediately, you see this like giant beast that appears to be half goat, but it seems to be like parts of his fur are replaced with these like purplish scales, and it has its like hindquarters are like the shape of this like long fishtail. As you enter, it lets out a loud belt before immediately going into ram you guys. Do you want to re-roll your initiative, or I guess I could keep the same ones?
We've been re-rolling
Cover
every
that.
time beforehand, so
That's fair. Let's keep it
That's
up.
true.
I just kind of like realized I was like, we probably could have just kept them.
I kind of
Yeah,
like
but
the refreshing of the order.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I got a critical fail.
same, but
Because
I'm
it
faster.
Yay.
Oh, we are rerolling. Okay.
He-
Damn. Okay.
God.
Here we go.
He failed faster than I did. Damn it.
13.
I have better dex than you. I also got a 13. So I'm
Oh
technically.
yeah, I guess you
14.
do. I think you've got a +5 instead of a +4.
Yeah.
Lanya.
I rolled.
Oh, you got a 26. Never mind.
26.
You're the only one who rolled really good.
Yeah.
All right,
So it's
Elanya, you're up
Elanya,
first.
it's the
There's a
monster,
goat.
everyone else.
That's awesome. You said we're fighting Capricorn?
Capricorn.
Capricorn is an air element, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So based on patterns, I'm expecting less sturdiness and a bit more intelligence. But just to throw something out there. Can I get an intelligence saving throw?
Yeah, of course. 17.
17. Understandable. Have a good day.
All right, sounds good. Holly.
Gotcha. Okay. Does it have any sort of weapon that's immediately
It's a
available?
goat.
It's just a goat.
It's a goat with a fishtail, but it's like large.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Christ. Okay. So incredible options for what I could be doing. Is it floating at all?
No.
All right. Fuck that dude. I'm greasing him. Greasing him.
Greasing him.
Greasing him. Grease. Grease.
That does hit, so go ahead roll arrow damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 13.
That fails.
All right.
That's-
19 points of damage. Thank you. And he is greased as he slips and falls backwards onto the
I
floor.
want to shoot specifically, sort of, because it has two front hooves and then it has the tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to do the tail, so then the back of it constantly slips away from it, so it's just constantly like basically like a newborn calf that just constantly eats shit whenever it tries to stand up.
Oh no! Capricorn kind of begins to slip and like it just like as it like lands on its side, it lets out one of those like really sad bleats. And it just goes like meh, it like lays down. Like,
I'm greasing it up so that if we cook it, it's it's pre-oiled.
oh,
Let's
I hate
go.
that.
And
Zareth.
then I will move.
Oh.
I will move actually somewhat closer, not fully up to it, but closer a little bit.
All right.
That's my turn.
Zareth.
Okay, so I heard that we want to barbecue the goat.
Yeah. I'm looking at you suspiciously. Okay. Sure. What's your plan, big guy?
There's a couple different ways I could do it.
It's currently on its side, so it has it's got advantage on melee attacks. Cause it's prone.
Alright.
And because it is a large creature, I'm pretty sure it takes up the entire area of Greece. Because Greece is 10 feet, right?
Nobody's standing nearby it, right?
Not yet, no.
Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna use my breath weapon then.
Lovely. What do I have to roll?
Let me
Is it
double check what that is.
Constitution?
It is a con save.
All right. 11.
That fails.
Amazing. What happens?
Okay. Intelligence plus modifier. It just takes damage.
And then the ground is difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, roll that damage.
So it's in grace and difficult terrain.
Yep. So it's in Greece and its speed is halved. Amazing. It's having a great time.
Could have sworn this used to have fire attached to it too.
I think it did. Like it's like a fire and force damage, right? Because it's like we mimic the effects of earthquake.
Yeah.
Hey, because stream can't see our Discord chat, let it be known that Alicia did post the Minecraft movie Lava Chicken GIF, and it's beautiful.
Fuck. Lava. I hate that.
Wait.
All right. You're not wrong.
Yes. No,
The
I'm
area
so glad.
around this poor goat explodes in sort of a magma, sort of like a magma and broken earth type effect in the area, and it just sits there and takes it. It can't go anywhere. Ripley, you're up.
It's prone, right? Do I have a...
Yep.
Cool.
You've difficult terrain getting up there, but that doesn't affect you because you're actually better. Yeah, that hits. 18.
18 on the first one. It's advantage on everything, right? Or is it just
it's on
the first
everything
one?
until it can get back up. Yeah. Yep, that'll
Cool.
hit.
I'm not gonna let it get up.
Amazing.
And then offhand.
Okay. That will miss. Is that your turn?
Oh yeah, and I don't want to add anything.
Got it. It is going to get up on its turn. and it is going to ram you, Ripley. Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Awesome.
If I shield, it still wouldn't hit. It would still hit.
18 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Well, once I almost put 15 damage in. Cool, I just lose everything that I just healed back. That's so fun.
It's so gamer.
14 is going to fail as you are pushed back and knocked prone as you are rammed. And as you fall over, also knocked prone, this thing is going to turn into mist and make a quick escape. And it is going to appear behind Holly because it didn't like the fact that you greased it. And
No.
then it's going to use its secondary attack on its tail attack on you. As it goes whap with its tail, and I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
So you're able to roll and like dodge out of the way as it tries to attack you.
It just, with its greasy little fins on its tails, it just kind of wipes some of the grease on my face.
And you're like, that, do better. Ramsey, you're up.
Right.
It's
Okay.
near you, I guess, because you're probably with Holly. Or no, Holly ran away.
No, Holly ran
That's great.
a bit forward.
Oh, bit forward. Okay, so.
That means I'm at range.
Still in range.
Yeah. Nice. All right. First things first. Bonus action. Fighting spirit. All right. We're using the gun. I have proper advantage, which means even if I can't action surge again, this is still gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get crazy.
All
Shoot
right.
the goat. Put it down. Put it down.
All right. 26.
I feel like I should say some of this stuff on Twitch.
Put
31.
an animal down.
Yeah.
That's not weird.
Yeah. Listen, it's my star sign. A crit. All right. So that means in total, with these 3 attacks, Ramsey is doing 4d8. X is not on this creature because I did not move it with my bonus action. Because I took that sweet, sweet advantage, which I did need. All right, yeah. Plus 18 points of damage. So let me just make sure this is all correct. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Guns do 2d8. Let's go. All right. We're about to gamer. All right, guys. That's going to be 8d8 then. 2 plus 4 plus 18. That's going to be 46 points of damage, Mr. Tiefling.
Good.
I'm going to say
Elijah.
on this, yeah, no, sorry. That's my turn. Thank you so much.
I assumed you couldn't do much else.
I considered my movement. Yeah.
Hello. Can I get Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Crit failure.
Awesome.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Bugs.
No! Not the bugs!
Bugs. No.
Roll me some
Okay.
bug damage.
Yeah. Take 5 points
gonna
of
be able to use it.
poison.
Damn.
And then, also, get thrown 5 feet to the west.
Alright, it just goes, and it immediately gets, like, pushed away from Holly. We'll say gets pushed away from Holly, because that's the creature it was up against. Holly, this thing is now, like, 5 feet from you.
Or like 10 feet?
10 feet, yeah, I guess 10 feet.
Sure. How is it looking?
Not fantastic, but not quite bloody.
Got it. All right. In that case, is there anyone else near it currently?
No, it would just be you.
I'll try that because I want to see if it works. I'm gonna touch it with my iPad kid hands, and touch the tail of it, and I. So I'm doing contagion. So I make a hit.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Yep, that hits.
Cool.
You slap its tail, its fin with your iPad hands.
I have poisoned it.
Yes, you have.
And it only at the end of each of the poison target's turns, then you can make the con save. You have to succeed on 3 to not be poisoned. Specifically, I am causing flesh rot, as in the same. Basically, I'm diseasing the fish part of the tail, so all of the scales can come off. So then it is a diseased fish, and it has vulnerability to all damage.
Okay.
And I did have to get into melee range for that, so I'm going to stay there because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
That's a smart. Is that if
Because then also someone can get fucking
it's now
flanking,
vulnerable to
because I had to walk
everything.
around to the back. I had to walk around to the back of it to fucking slap its tail.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Do we remember this thing being wise?
It doesn't have a bad modifier, but it's not like the best thing.
Worth a shot. Could I get a wisdom save?
Yes, you can. That's going to be a 16. I'm sorry, I just rolled really good on the dice.
Fails.
Oh, that fails.
16?
Yeah,
Yeah.
16.
That fails.
All right.
Alright, that's gonna be 3d12.
All right. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
21 points of damage.
It did not like that.
Double the 42. 42.
Woo!
Ripley.
Oh, it's necrotic damage if that means anything.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to add that again because it's fucking it take okay. Well, now it really is not good. Ripley, you're up. This thing is vulnerable to every single kind of damage now. So have fun.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking take out the battle axe.
All right.
I'm assuming with the half of movement, I can still get to it.
Yeah, you can still get to it.
And you
Cool.
have advantage because I'm giving it flanking.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
23. 14 slashing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so close to being an 8. 15.
How do you do it?
I'm gonna cut it long ways. Actually, no. I'm gonna cut. No, scratch that. I'm gonna cut it by the by the waist so the two halves separate.
Separating goat from fish?
Yeah, Ripley's gonna just look down at it and just go, "You're an abomination to nature. Those two halves should not be together."
Hey, that's
And it-
kind of fucked up.
It just
You don't
sways.
understand Lycan.
He just starts growling at it.
Hey, I'm getting a weird tone. No, you're right. I don't. My bad.
And it,
Maybe
Oh
just-
yeah, you tell him, Ripley. Can I try to talk in Lycan to it as well?
roll an intelligence check.
Is this-
I want to roll an intelligence to
Like,
see
is
if
this
that was
okay?
words.
This is
17.
How was my
Holly might have
comprehensive
called you a
was
slur.
How was my pronunciation? Did I?
Holly just fully calls you a slur in your own tongue.
Slur. I'll have you know I pronounced it quite correctly.
To Ripley looks at Red Holly. Why, what?
Was that?
I mean,
tried to-
there's no need to call me a But like, I guess if
Oh,
that's how
that's
you
what
feel
that meant.
about
Oh,
me,
I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry, I misspoke. That's unintentional. I apologize.
But no, yeah, that's right. You can call me one, but Ripley's straight.
Ripley looks at Ramsey.
For some reason, I feel like
Hey.
I feel like there's a god watching us. Something TOS based that's keeping me from saying those words.
Yes.
If you mute your mic fast enough. We need to get like we need everybody to have like one of the sensor sound effect on like the keyboard, you know?
Tiny does that.
Yeah. All right. And saving the best for last. There's now on the door ahead of you. There is only 1 star left.
Ooh,
Bias.
Can I roll? Can I roll?
No, there's 1 fucking star.
Yeah, can we
Yeah, Holly,
RNG?
roll.
Maybe it'll
Holly,
just be
roll.
the boss fight.
All right, cool.
Holly,
All
roll
right,
me a d20. Holly, roll a d20. If you roll a natural 20 right now, I'll just take you straight to Celeste.
I'm speaking of 20. I'm gonna use my last 20
No.
to lay on hands on myself.
All right. Let me know. Are you guys gonna rest in here, or are you guys gonna move on ahead?
I think we should rest.
I concur.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I didn't take any damage, but I still am fucked up.
I'm not too damaged. I could keep going. I've just
I
got
can-
some resources depleted that
Yes.
and before we get to the boss, I would love to get those back.
Yes, right. I
Also,
can
maybe
only
after
lock
the
in
next
one more
one.
time. What is
Also,
that?
maybe
Yes.
after the next one, then we can take a good rest. Also,
So-
Rams, we know you're fucked up. It's okay. We still love you.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Can I pat him on the back just very lovingly?
he consents, yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
guys. So, like, above table, short rest and then long rest after this one? Is that what we're thinking?
Awful tweet. Sorry. Unemployed, but her feet gave me a job. Sorry. Sorry. Keep talking.
No, that was good. But yeah, DM, permission to short rest now and long
Yeah,
rest
go for
later.
it. You guys want a short rest right now?
Yeah.
All right, short rest.
All right,
Take
nice.
some short rests.
Thank you,
I'm
Commander.
gonna use my barbarian hit point, hit die, because I have less of them.
Yeah.
Short rest doesn't do much other than health, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get
For
resources,
specific
but
classes.
yeah. Like, it's great for Ramsey, less for you. I mean,
God.
depending.
All good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
Mhm.
I'm not too restless yet.
God damn, it didn't. Fuck's sake! It didn't actually roll the die.
Okay, so that's 20 so far.
Could you regain sorcery points on a short rest?
It depends.
I don't think so. Because there's a thing that says at level 20 you can get 4 back on a short rest, but
Right.
nothing about anything earlier.
Yeah. I think
I am fucking 1 hit point off. That's so fucking dumb.
Oh,
Damn.
here, take a couple steps. Could I take the health potion, like one of the fucking ones, and then just like drip 1 drop at a time? Tell me when you're good. Think, 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 think.
I mean, if that works.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd be consuming a health potion, so yeah, you can go all the way back up.
Wait,
It'll
DM,
take
can
the
I
entire
recharge my
short
coin?
rest. It'll take the entire short
Yeah,
rest.
you can recharge
Do
your
it
coin
1
on a
drop
short
at a
rest.
time.
That's what I can do.
I don't think I get anything back from a short rest. Oh wait, I get Martial Adept back. That's so funny.
Oh, that's so nice.
Other than that, no, I don't get anything. All I get is a Martial Adept.
Yeah.
So
mean,
I
hey.
can pushing or repose, at least.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I can second wind and action surge again, so I'm pretty happy.
All right,
I've been.
are we ready to rumble? Ready to move on?
Yes, Commander.
All right. You head into the next room, and it is pitch black in there. The lights in this room are turned off.
Damn,
as
that's
you enter-
crazy. What do I
as
see
you-
with dark vision?
what you see with dark vision. Those with dark vision. So everyone but Holly. Sorry. Can you roll me a perception check, please? This would be sight based.
Sorry, who do you want to roll this?
Yeah.
Everybody
Any
with dark
chance I can
vision.
just use my passive?
Oh, okay. I don't gotta worry about this one.
Can I not hear it?
This would be an
Fetus.
active check. I'm sorry. No, this is
Alright.
sight based. This is not making any sound and does not smell.
That's a lie. Everything smells.
The stars don't smell.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
That's what they want you to think.
So that's a failure, a failure, a failure. Zareth is the
25.
only one who sees shit as you enter this room. Lining the walls are dozens of bows already aimed at your party.
Wait a minute, guys. I
Is
thought we were
dispel
fighting.
magic gonna do anything?
You can try, however, as you enter this room, it is going to make a attack on all of you as arrows immediately release towards all of you. As they also prepared to attack because they fucking knew you were coming.
I
That
mean,
makes
if it helps, I have alert plus danger sense, so I don't know if that like gets if there's any bonuses to their stuff. I can't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I also can't be surprised for what it's worth.
I'm blind as
can.
fuck right now. I have no idea what's happening, and I'm just gonna roll initiative and then hope for the
Who
best.
has the lowest AC?
Not me.
Hi, the wizard.
Probably the
Probably
wizard.
me, yeah.
What you working with?
I would like to use.
Oh, I forgot this is broken.
I'm very
I'd like
aware.
to use a reaction shield, and I'm gonna use distance spell on it to give it a
Okay.
instead of a range
well,
of stealth.
I need to roll. Wait, is this your initiatives? Never mind. Hold on.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay,
Also-
sorry.
that's a good
Alright.
idea. Let's put our initiatives in. I was rolling to see if I could hit you guys. I forgot about this part.
Yes. Can
Okay,
I
good.
do the reaction before initiative?
Shield is for
Everybody
yourself.
that's-
It's not
would
for
just
other.
yeah, it's just for yourself.
Well, are you talking about shield?
Yeah.
No, I'm using distance spell on it, so I can give it instead of touch. I can give it a range of 30 feet.
It's not like a touch spell. It's like a
No,
self.
it's a self spell. It's not a touch based. It's a self spell. The range is self.
I see. Okay, never mind. then.
Yeah, sorry. And you
Are we
can
rolling
use it if you
initiative
wish if
again?
you want to protect
Oh.
yourself though.
Yeah.
And if I'm being nice, I'll let you protect one other person, and I'll let you choose who that is.
Okay.
But that means it only raises their AC by 5. So if I roll really good, it might still hit them. Seraph with a Nelsa with a 25, but you didn't get a natural 20, so I'm going to give you 24 instead. All right. So, I get to roll a attack on all of you first. I'm just gonna go on order of. So Holly, that's gonna be a 32.
That
Zareth,
hits.
that's gonna be a 31.
Yeah, that
Ramsey, that's a
hits.
37. I rolled a critical hit on Alanya. I'm so sorry.
Dr.
And
Gamer,
that's
why?
another critical hit on Ripley. So
It misses.
I'm gonna go through and roll the damage. For the non-critical ones for the non-critical hits. That's going to be 14 points of damage to Holly, Zareth, and Ramsey, and
14.
14
Hmm.
26 points to Ilanya and Ripley. This is not magic damage. This is piercing damage. These are arrows.
What was it? 20. What did you say?
24, I think.
No take backs. It's 24.
Okay, that's fine with me. To you and Alanya, you take 24 points as you are bludgeoned by these arrows that seem to explode in these small bursts of bright white light, kind of immediately blinding you as your eyes have to adjust from pure darkness to light, and you kind of get flashbanged in the moment. Holly, it is your turn.
Great. Okay.
Archer v. Archer.
Can I see this thing?
It is no. You have dark vision. You don't have dark vision. I'm so sorry.
Cool. All right. In that case, I'm going to pull off of my belt one of those fairy fire puffball grenades that I made forever ago that I've just been holding on to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast it with a 3rd level spell slot to cover basically the entire half of the room, and I'm just gonna fucking chuck that shit. I need to look at I need to look at the fairy fire save, real quick.
Is that a dexterity save for me?
Maybe. How do they spell fairy? Every single place spells it differently. Fairy fire, that is FAE. It is a dex save.
Oh, fuck, that's bad. 12.
That fails. They're now bright and everyone can see them, and they shed dim light.
In the darkness, all of you see this outline of this humanoid person, with like small, like almost like angel-like wings on their back. In their arms appears to be a bow and arrow. You can just see the outline of them, like on the far side of the room. They seem to be up on some sort of like table or ledge. And as they kind of explode, you see them kind of immediately wipe their face, trying to get rid of some of the fairy fire, but it doesn't really work.
Cupid, my least favorite constellation.
It's Sagittarius, excuse you.
I'm gonna put an L up to my forehead and then run, kind of in like a circular motion, because then I'm kind of following the wall around.
Okay, fair enough. Zareth.
Can I hold my action for now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me know when you want to use it before their turn. Or I guess
Sounds
after
good.
their turn. Before your next turn, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Ripley.
How far are they?
They're like 40 feet.
Okay, are they? You said they're on a ledge.
Yeah, there appears to be like a table or something ahead of you. So they're
Okay, so it's not like I can't hit them.
Yeah. No, they're about maybe 5 feet off the ground.
Can I try something?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Okay. On my... It's gonna sound stupid. On my first... I'm gonna run up to them. On their... I'm assuming it's not like a table, right?
Actually, no, you can see in the dark, and with their outline, they kind of like are revealed. Ripley, then you quickly will realize that they are actually invisible, because you could see this.
I have blind sight.
Those with that. Okay, fuck you. Then it doesn't matter. They have They're Holly. Holly fairy fired them. They're invisible. That's why they weren't. That's why their form wasn't visible to the people with dark vision. And then plus Holly's fairy fire, and so you know where they are. And then when you go up with your blind sight, you're able to sense where they are as well. So you can sense where they are. It's fine.
But like, what are they? The thing they're standing on, could it be destroyed?
Yeah, because it's a fucking box. It's a table. It's a ledge.
Amazing. Can I try to run? Can I rush over there and try to break it so they fall?
Sure. They're not going to take fall damage though, because it is 5 feet.
I mean, if I do it in a way that makes them prone, or can I just...
You can certainly try.
All right, Matthew.
It's a good phrase to use.
I mean, is there something specific or just an
It's
attack?
they're standing on a table. That's what it is. It's like a
Okay, now hold.
like a desk table thing.
Okay, if their like torso is not in like body range, I'm just gonna attack their knee.
Go, yeah, do that. They have legs.
Fuck it. Bonus action Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage on the first hit.
Doesn't
That
Fire
was so
also
close.
give you advantage?
Yep.
Either way, I want it for
Bring
the.
that attack.
It's also extra damage if I hit. What
Yeah,
those
that's
21?
21 definitely hits. Yes.
I'll make Jesus Christ.
Okay. Very good.
I'm just gonna punch them in the knee.
You punch him in the knee, and you punch him pretty good.
And then I'm going to use my second attack because I will only have 2 total.
That also hits.
I mean, also it was very far, so it would have been advantage.
That's true. Do you want to roll again and see if you can nat 20?
Sure, why not? It's
No,
better, but it's
30
not.
No, but a 30 will hit.
Oh, 19.
That's really good. All right. It is their turn. They don't like that very much. They're gonna shoot you directly in the head. Um. Actually, Ripley, they're gonna use one of their special arrows on you because they don't like
That's
that very much.
crazy.
Does a 24 hit?
Not if I use my reaction to shield.
Do you?
Yes,
Awesome. So it does.
I'm using my one shield
Their
for
only
one.
attack doesn't hit, so you're still within 5 feet of them, and you don't take any damage. Their volley is going to then attack, and they're going to attack everybody else in the party. So starting with Holly, does a 24 hit? That's going to be a 34 on Zareth, a 33 on fucking. I rolled a natural 20 on Alanya again. And so it's gonna hit everyone, and then Alania's gonna take double damage. Sorry. So 13 points of damage this time to everybody but Alanya. Alania's going to take.
I mean, does that still hit me from shield?
Well, this is a second attack. That would have been a
20. It's 26 now.
Yeah. That's a 36 to hit.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so this one hits. Sorry. So 13 points of damage from the volley, and Alanya, you are going to take 22 points because I rolled bad.
And how much does the rest of us take?
13.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of like hovering bow, like kind of ghost steel bows and arrows floating around like the top radius of the room, and then there's Sagittarius themselves. It appears that they've kind of trapped the space. Ramsey,
could I use my held action for
Yes.
something real quick? Cool. Can they make me a charisma save?
Mhm. 7.
That fails. They're banished.
Foop! And with them, all of the bows and arrows, foop, as well. And I'm assuming you're going to hold it because they will just go back to their own plane. That's combat. Congratulations, you've solved my Sagittarius puzzle.
Zarif, thank you.
And the lights don't turn back on because there are no lights in this room. You're all in the dark.
Someone forgot to pay the power bill. It's okay. It happens.
I got it. Can I set up all these little lights, just like the?
Yeah. There's some light in the room now.
Hmm. Would you guys care to take a long rest here, or like a proper rest here before we go
I
further?
think that might be wise before attempting to fight a god.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Glad.
8
glad we're
hours
on the same
later.
page.
All of you roll out your bedrolls, which you haven't done in years. I don't even know if you even
Fuck.
have them on your person. You guys,
Fucking-
hey, you guys have defeated all of them. You could just go back to your house and sleep if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's better here.
No, I'm making the pumpkin house again. I'm making the pumpkin tent.
Oh my god, it's been so. Oh my god.
Also,
It's been,
yes, I have a
actually,
bedroll in my
30
backpack.
sessions.
Mm-hmm. I will
All
make
of you
enough.
roll out
You
your
packed a
sleeping bags.
bedroll?
I'll make enough pumpkin tents
You
for
guys
everyone.
have bags of holding. I assume you keep them.
I don't.
I keep forgetting about that part.
I don't. I look like the main guy from fucking Death Stranding.
You got a baby on your chest?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
Ayo?
congratulations! I know.
When did Ripley get a kid?
Ripley's a
It's
dad?
actually your kid. Zara's been
Oh.
here the whole time.
How
Oh,
did you
he's a kid.
bring her?
You're a kidnapper. You have to die. You know what we do. You remember.
You canonically kill kidnappers. It's true.
It's very important.
It's our MO.
We
Cannot
don't like
conspire.
cops.
Our
We don't like child
bad.
predators. We just kill people.
We kill bad people
Yes.
for the good of humanity.
Yes. What
Listen,
are
they
we?
would
Some
have
sort of...
died anyway. It's just we're speeding the process up a little bit.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
No. What are we? Some kind of homicide squad? You got my bait. Oh, God.
I said
Yes.
it first. Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. You're right.
Trying to find the art I did forever ago of the pumpkin thing, but
God, that's probably been like a year since you've used it.
I know I'm looking through my. Is it in this folder?
Ooh, speaking of things that we haven't used in over a year, I'm pretty sure the dog familiar that
Koi.
Zareth, that is Zareth, Koi is still in that
I
town.
forgot its name.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had this conversation
If
recently, too.
Someone adopted a very intelligent dog and is just living their best life. Like Koi has a different owner now. And
Koi has
it's
a
like,
full
he's living
family,
a-
yeah.
Like yeah,
We're
like
living a life without you, respectfully.
living a whole life without you, Zareth. Yeah.
Actually, disrespectfully.
Gonna call him away at one point. It's gonna tear his world apart.
It's gonna just.
Oh my gosh, those people are going to be looking around during the end of the world trying to find their dog.
Find
We're
the
gonna-
dog.
We're gonna see missing posters put up,
Literally.
and you're gonna feel bad.
We're going to be at the Capitol, final battle, and someone's just going to be like,
Have
a name
seen
you've never
dog?
heard of. Wait a minute. Alfalfa? And Corey's going to bound
my
across. Oh,
It's gonna be great.
it's going to be great. We got to write this. Guys, I need a new light novel on my desk next week.
Alright. Bet.
My dog is the Ancient Dragons magic familiar.
I would say that they're in another campaign right now, but wrong dog type.
Oh, hey yo.
Ooh, that's too far back. That's okay. Now we're getting to campaign 1. That's just a bunch of shit about part 5. Yo, shout out part 7. It's coming out. It's real.
It is.
Hey yo.
I'm so ready for the paraplegic to race against him, against the president of the United States. I love that
I
man.
can't wait to see Jesus in the anime.
Oh my god, I can't. Yeah, because Jesus is in there, huh?
Yeah.
Because they have to collect the parts of Jesus Christ's corpse in order to. Yeah.
It was great
I'm hyped.
timing. They're also physically releasing the manga like officially in English since like its original run.
Mm.
Amazing.
So I'm probably gonna start collecting that when it releases.
Yeah. So, keeping in mind that we were ending early today, should I assume that when Caleb gets back, we're probably just gonna long rest?
I've been
and do
here
these-
the whole
I
time.
assume we're gonna long
Y'all
rest
are
or-
just yapping.
I assume
Hey.
long rest, start combat, and then either start combat
I
up
was gonna give
again
you some
or
time if you guys wanted to roleplay during your long rest, your downtime.
I think that'd be good because if we go right into the like we've been playing for a while.
That's why I've been saying quiet. You guys can, and then
Oh.
you just start talking out of character. And I was like, all right.
Nah. Oh, okay.
All right, let me.
Is there any roleplay you would like to do during your long rest as you all are setting up camp and
Yes.
chilling in a giant pumpkin house and eating rations for the first time ever? That I or the vegetables that Holly grows.
Yes. You know, the last time I saw this pumpkin house, I almost froze to death. Remember that,
is
guys?
true.
Oh, look
Yeah.
how
It
far
was
you've come.
winter.
I found it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
That's right, God. Yes, sir.
Well, it's
There's a
summer
little
now, so
There's a little pumpkin house.
that was like 6 months ago.
Feels like years. So, after we finish this, obviously Pud's going to pay us, but like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if we do it correctly.
I feel like we're doing it pretty well. I mean, you've
Yeah,
been
I mean, we
killing
just
it,
have to kill it, right?
right?
I mean, it's
Kill-
still not
Yeah.
ascend them.
Ascend.
You don't know that.
Okay, ascending them
We
would
could
be nice.
try dusting them again. That seemed to work fantastic.
Oh.
Shame about the dust that was left over, though.
Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't have consumed it.
I
Oh
wish I
no.
could. Oh, I kind of want some now.
But it would be nice to be able to study.
Mm.
Wasted opportunity.
You know, this is a random thing, but after that one time we ate the dust, I thought that maybe there was some bleed between Broadway's time taking me over and like I was picking up a new skill. But I'm pretty sure like eating that god, like I'm really good at the trumpet now. Have we talked about this? I feel like we've talked about this.
You just play the trumpet now.
Yes. It's not very me. It doesn't feel very gothic, but
Mm.
I can.
No, go ahead. Okay, no. Hit us with a performance. Go ahead.
No, I'm sure that the trumpet could be very, very gothic. A bit of black.
Could I sleight of hand two little pieces of just something into my ears to block them? And then as I do that, I want to go, "That's really good, Ramsey."
Thank you. I don't know what the song is, but it's in my dreams. That might be concerning.
That makes
It's
sense.
fine. Yeah. What about you guys? We haven't talked in a while. Anyone building any secret skills?
Mm.
Secret skills? No, I feel like most of you very much are aware of what I'm working on at any given point.
Yeah.
Most people are surprised by how many ways I know how to start a fire.
Oh yeah. Hey.
No, fire starting is very important. I can't say that
Yes.
I've had to learn too many non-magical ways, since it's just a natural ability of mine, but
You run out of a random assortment of things in the wild.
Mhm.
You find more placements.
Hey guys, I want to make a bet.
Yes.
I bet Celeste has a head dent.
Oh my god.
You know,
a
like
head dent.
a head dent, maybe like a headphone gamer dent or something.
You think Celeste is a gamer?
Well,
What's a headphone?
either that
What's a
or like
gamer?
they got their soft spot pushed in when they're a baby. You know like that one Pope used to do.
Ah. So you
Oh
think
yeah.
that their head is concave, like moon-shaped?
Oh,
Yeah,
that would kind of fuck.
kinda. Sure.
I mean, if you don't like it, it's up to you. I think a moon
It's
head
a-
is. Yes.
It's a look, for sure.
Yes.
Alania's taking notes on human speech right now.
Okay, no. What we should do is we should take, because all we need to do is just take like a big club and then hit it in the top of the head and then just bonk, and then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good.
Dunk.
Wait,
I
would
could
they-
try the sword dropping trick again.
True.
You
It
need
was
a
really good.
new weapon. I could just
What do
like
you mean
try
a
to.
new weapon? I'm very happy. Me and my weapon are very happy together. Very happy.
I'm so. I'm happy for you, hon.
You know,
I'm glad you found your one.
yeah. If I still have like I've been using it because I've been trying to tank more because I feel bad when you guys get knocked. But like I have a cloak of invisibility. Like if you need it, you could like we could give it to you and you could just fly over and just drop the sword.
I have a ring of
Could be worth a shot.
invisibility. I'm good.
Yes.
I should probably, in all honesty, if I had actual physical fighters in my lunchbox,
Yeah.
I could probably be a little bit more useful along the battlefield. But I only have mages, so
Mages are great. You kidding? Like
listen, mages are fine. However, I'm already a mage, and for some reason, all of the physical fighters that we come up come up against end up in pieces.
well, Ripley likes to have fun.
Direct eye
Multiple
contact with
pieces?
Ripley.
Anyway, well then. Yeah, you're
Hey,
tired. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna clonk out in a pumpkin for a little bit.
Sure.
Feel free to like bash the walls in as soon as 8 hours have passed.
I mean, like I'll wake you
Probably
up.
roast it, eat it up for breakfast.
I'd prefer if you did not cook me while in it.
Yes, outside, and then we cook it.
That would be literally my worst fear.
Oh, oh no, yeah, no, no. We will not eat
We're not
you.
gonna eat you. No. Eat the pumpkin.
Just the pumpkin.
And you want to eat the pumpkin that
peanut.
I've been sleeping in?
Well, no. I mean, it'll sanitize it, right? It's like food.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption everybody's in the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes-
It's like a clubhouse.
Yeah, Holly made
Yeah.
a big pumpkin this time. for everyone.
Nice.
Uh,
Hey.
I'll get in the pumpkin.
yeah, well, little thing. Because prestidigitation, because it cleans up. Does it clean up germs?
I mean, yeah,
Technically.
right?
Yes. it
Okay.
does.
Pumpkins have germs.
Does it clean up like very small like mites and bacteria?
Yes. Yes, it does. It's very
Okay.
common within medical practice.
So therefore,
Holly,
if-
do you remember
if-
the one time I attempted to use it on you and you lost almost your entire spore stash?
Oh.
yeah, I lost consciousness almost. I remember that.
No.
Okay, but the important part, at what point does it? So, prestidigitation, as long as you are larger by enough scale than the object you're trying to clean or the creature you're trying to clean, because mites and bacteria. Does that mean that you could technically prestidigitate and clean a living thing? Like delete it? Like if you were the size of, say, the sun, and then you look down at Earth and you just prestidigitate a little bit, you could just wipe out the entire human population.
You know what?
'Cause-
If I ever come across a god that I think has a funny enough sense of humor,
I'd prefer if you did not offer that, but also, so bacteria aren't a lot, or technically,
I could make bugs to experiment on.
worth a shot.
mhm.
DM, can I cast bugs?
You cast bugs.
Oh
A
no.
handful of bugs. What type of bugs are they?
I'm gonna make some roly polies.
You make some roly.
Oh wait, but they're gonna hurt. That's okay.
All right.
There.
Prestidigitation.
You clean the bugs. The bugs remain alive and unharmed. They're just
You
slightly
should.
cleaner.
Okay, make them small, tiny little mites.
All right, I'm gonna cast bugs again.
You cast bugs again. You create a bunch of like little mites in your hands. You cast vegetation, and they remain alive.
Well, does Holly, do you want me to put the mites on the roly polies?
Sure, actually.
Okay.
And then I'm
All
gonna,
right.
and then try to
What
clean the
the-
roly
What the
polies.
fuck is a mite?
It's a tiny little like fucking
It's like a parasite.
it's a tiny little parasitic bug. Its puny.
Smaller than a roly poly. So I put some mites on a roly poly, and then I hold it up for cleaning time.
Mites, for context, they range anywhere from 0.2 to 2 millimeters in length.
Technically,
They're tiny.
Technically, the mite
They're puny.
would survive. They're able to clean surfaces.
Holding up a mite filled roly poly.
Technically, it can if it's I classify presentation as able to clean surfaces and bacteria. It would not be able to kill things like mites and termites and parasites. It would be able to clean bacteria so that the mites and parasites would be less able to infect that space, but they would, you know. But
it chases them out.
Yeah, it would chase them out. So the presentation would make the mites like flee a little bit, but then they would be able to return, right? You would, if you wanted to actually kill the mites, you would actually need to use like a proper cleaner, right?
Well, the more you know.
Can I go through and pick and squeeze the mites until they die?
Yeah, you go pop, pop, pop. It's like popping zits.
Oh.
I've healed the roly polies.
You've done it.
Very good.
The roly polies roll around and tumble in your hand. It's kind of cute.
Like to see what Libra thinks of that.
Alright, you guys gonna head to bed now?
Sure.
You all head to bed. Feel free to take a long rest.
Yay!
Long rest.
Ramsey, you wake up in the morning and you're hungry.
Zarif, are you busy?
Oh, not at all. What did you need?
I'm hungry.
Ah, very well. Let's get that taken care of.
Thank you.
Anytime.
How many hit points? Seraph, how many hit points are you sacrificing? Are you letting him bite you?
How many does Ramsey need?
Well, it depends. So, there is a different effect whether you bleed into a glass, because then you get to choose how many you want to sacrifice. I think he needs a minimum of 3, or was it 3 or 5? I don't know what the minimum is. I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's your bite attack modifier is your minimum.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Whatever Ramsey wants.
So it's 5.
If Ramsey wants to bite, then
yeah, but the effect is different whether he consumes it. Ramsey knows that to get the bonus.
I think here's the thing. They've been doing okay lately. I mean, like Ramsey and Zarif have been doing okay lately, so I think Ramsey would be more okay with the bite. Zarif's been pretty supportive. So, yeah.
All right.
So go ahead, roll. You don't need to roll to attack if Zarif's letting you, so just roll damage.
Okay.
A question. As an outside perspective who's never witnessed this before, what does this look like to Alonia?
You see Ramsey walk over to Zarif, say, "I'm feeling hungry," and Zarif just like pushes some hair away from his neck, and Ramsey just bites him like vampires. Full vampires. I imagine vampire style, right? Is it the neck or is it the wrist?
No, hey, here's the thing. I think it would have been the wrist, but if your narration is correct and like Zarif puts like the hair aside first,
that's what I imagined, unless Zarif is offering a wrist, which is
yeah. What are you doing, Alicia? Are we doing it?
Offering the neck.
Yeah, you can do the neck. That's fine.
Hey yo, all right.
You did canonically spend a night together the other day, so
yeah.
So
wouldn't be the first time he's gone for the neck this week. What?
What?
Who said
that? So yeah, Alonia, hey, Ramsey's definitely a vampire, and I think you just figured this out.
Oh, good morning. Ramsey.
So Ramsey, feel free to take the happy effect, and 7 temporary hit points. As Zarif takes 7 points of damage, but you can easily heal that back with a health potion if you would like to.
All right.
Absolutely.
If everyone would skedaddle out of the pumpkin, unless you do want to, I'm gonna make you a new one to eat because I don't.
Thank you.
because Holly will look down at where she slept, and there's just a pile of moss and like little mildew that has already appeared and sort of rotted away the place where she slept.
Oh,
No, it's fine. This will rot away in time. Can I make a pumpkin that I can fill? I want to fill with specifically onions, vegetables, garlic, and a bunch of things. So it's a stuffed pumpkin
Nice.
that's just grown like that. I'll make a couple of them. All right, roast these up. I'm gonna turn around, and Holly will look the other direction as they cook them.
Just roast.
Yeah, you guys start roasting a stuffed pumpkin over a vampire. Alanya, you witness this. They're just see they. How are you reacting now that you're aware that one of your party members is definitely a vampire?
She desperately wants to be liked, so she's not gonna like freak out, even though she's very confused, very like, oh, okay, that's just normal, and this is another layer of weird that is normal for this group. But she's acting so chill about it.
Zareth, I'll give you your passive insight.
Mhm.
If you would like to do anything with that. The information Betty is giving you. Since you're the one with the highest insight in the group.
That is true.
I'm pretty good at deception, I must say. I know I don't act like it.
I would like to try to insight as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take an insight.
Insight. I'll let you use passive insights if you want. Ilanya, please roll me a deception check.
Sure. That's why I'm gonna go sit and hang out with Holly.
It's a 10.
Hey,
You are.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll
You,
beat that.
Oh, you're fine.
Elijah, you're not like homophobic, right?
God, no. Oh, no, is it not clear? Oh, can you not tell?
No,
I haven't been
honey.
doing enough.
Oh, don't worry, honey. You're a true, just absolute orchard. We can tell. It's all right.
No, yes.
Okay. No offense. And she nods over at Ripley.
Huh?
What was that?
Love your culture, I just not part of it. Isn't he straight?
Yeah, no. He is a girlfriend.
Oh, that's lovely. I wish I had one of those.
Holly begins to take her hand and try and put an L on her forehead, but stops herself. That's purely a Liz thing. I would have turned to. I wish I was next to you, Benny, because I could turn and just L, and no one would believe you.
Oh,
we
God.
would believe you.
Everyone would
believe
believe
you.
you.
Everyone
Everyone
at
would
the
know.
table would
No
believe
one
you.
would
What
believe
do you
you.
mean?
That's so unlike me to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Can I strike up a conversation with Holly?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
So, fire's not your thing?
Not since my grandpa died, but also
Oh, sorry.
I am quite literally like 60% kindling at this point. It would burn through me, because at best for like y'all, it would burn your skin and then your nerve endings. For me, it would burn and then it would burn through the plants and then go into the inside, and then burn me from the inside.
Yeah. I'm pretty safe from fires.
Oh,
So
hey, I'm almost safe from it. After we're done with this, I can become immune to fire, and I can
Huh?
fireband.
what?
You want to fire Ben?
Well, more I just want to be immune to it, but I want to.
How do you become immune?
There's Pud.
I heard the name.
Mm-hmm. Little kobold, kind of bit dumb but sweet. He's gonna because he's offering us items. Do you want to come with us? He might offer you something because you helped out.
I sure, I guess.
He seems quite giving, at least.
He's gonna give you the ability to touch fire?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. there's a couple more because I think there's like an airbended ring that Ripley's getting, and then I'm scared of that, by the way, because as soon as Ripley gets that, Ripley can just walk in air at full speed, and watching a dog run just over the horizon and into the skyline is a very interesting proposition that I don't know if I could handle, but
Mhm.
we will cross that bridge once we get there.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Sure. Shoot, hon.
See, that's the thing. When you say that,
Mhm.
are you just being friendly, or do you mean something by it?
I don't want you to shoot me.
No, not hun.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, dear. I use it as an affectionary term. I use it for friends and for people I enjoy the company of.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. Hmm.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
Are they like off on their own little thing?
Yeah, like, do we listen to this?
The room, hey, the room is like 30 by 30. You
It's-
guys
it's
are
like-
like at least 15 feet at most.
Because I imagine with Zareth's passive insight, he knows
Yeah.
what
Oh yeah.
Alanya
Hey,
is.
I got
Oh,
passive
yeah.
13 and I think
So
I
I
know.
think-
Oh my god.
I think he like
Hey.
leans over to Holly and kind of just like gives her like a look, like
I rolled a 10 on insight. What does that look mean?
Ramsey's gonna nudge Holly. Hey, you should go talk alone.
I think she likes you, Holly.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
that.
like
Oh,
Yeah.
cowboy hat.
willing to get diseased for some
Mhm.
puss.
You gotta,
Mm.
you got to
This
go deal with that.
conversation, Alanya, you are 3 feet. Yeah, you are 3 feet from them.
Well, absolutely, you can hear this.
Yeah. Like, you should go
they,
talk.
they walked over to Holly to whisper this. You are still with the exact same position. Ripley's the only one minding his own business, probably like stoking the fire and making everybody breakfast, I imagine at this point.
Zareth just turns around to Yolanya, like thumbs up, and walks away.
Ramsey's gonna give a little peace sign and follows Aaron.
There's like the fire crew and the corner crew, which is just Holly and Alanya. You guys, you're like at most 15 feet away. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Holly will turn and
I don't mean to make a big deal out of it. It's
no, you're fine. Why would I care? You seem mighty pretty, but just so you know, I am currently seeing two people. I could see others, but you should probably know that right away. I'm dating, and we'll point over to Zareth. We're kind of together, but I did get him with his husband. Current, what are they married? I don't know yet. And there's the Wolf Boy's brother, older brother.
gotcha. Okay, you guys did all seem close.
Well, if knowing that you still want to try, I'm not really used to getting pursued. Most of the time, people kind of look at me and they're like, "That girl's fucking weird. Leave her alone. You don't want to get cooties, or
What's a cootie?
I think it's a disease. It's one of the ones I haven't been able to like learn about yet.
Well, then, if you don't know about it, you don't have it. How could you give someone something you don't have?
That's what I'm saying. Like I could give someone like tuberculosis, like fucking pneumonia or something, but
Lanya's heard of none of these, so she understands not the danger you claim.
And Holly is saying it in a way that makes it seem very non-threatening. She's just because she's talking about getting it herself. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's.
I would love to have a conversation about it, not
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah, of course.
this setting.
Uh, uh, this is probably a very awkward way. How about this? I will, for the time being, I will remove the thought that you did that you have that from my mind, so then you can have a proper like confession or something. Does that sound nice, love?
Uh, I think it would be worse if I had to try to reiterate. What if after this we just went out somewhere?
That sounds nice. Because, well, we will head to, I guess, or head to Woof after this to meet with Pud, but then we can go on a date there, if that's all right.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, and I would like to scoot to whatever other corner there is and bang my head against the wall.
You cannot escape each other. You're in the equivalent of like a 5x5 room. It's like I mean it's like
Five
more
by
than that. It's like
five
30.
room?
No, it's like 30. It's like 30 feet by 30 feet. I imagine. So it's
Yeah.
a large space, but it's it's still like, oh, okay. Alanya walks to the other wall, and you just see this. Yeah, like you can't
I
really
will-
hide it.
I will mumble under my breath, "Please disregard me."
Yeah, okay. Can I grow a pumpkin tent around Ilonia with a
To
door?
hide her.
Hey, come on out when you're ready. We'll let you know when breakfast is good, and we'll close it. Um, and
Yeah.
specifically, there is something I do want to do.
I like the disaster lesbian.
Mhm.
Right? Me too.
I would like to intentionally, after the cooked the pumpkins are done, I want to open them up and then
It smells really good, I imagine. Like if you've ever
Mhm.
had like a good pumpkin soup.
yes, because I wanted to
What?
fill them somewhat with chicken broth as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To sort of help bring the flavors together, and then
Fuck,
and
now
it's
I'm hungry.
breakfast. Mm-hmm. Cope mold god.
Fuck. I want Holly's pumpkin soup.
Me too. It's kind of messed up that we can't, you know?
Mm.
Gotta go to that world.
Mm-hmm. War crimes are part of a balanced breakfast.
Get that on a shirt!
all of you have taken a long rest. You're able to eat some delicious breakfast. I don't want to make you roll a cooking check because I don't want you to burn this. And this is I'm like I kind of want you to like succeed.
Here, wait.
I
How about
want
this?
to
How
be
about this?
really
How about
good.
this? Could I do a druidcraft check?
This would be cooking. This is
Mhm.
cooking. So go ahead,
Oh
roll
yeah,
me a
good
cooking
point.
check. Roll me
Ripley
a
would be the
cooking
one
check,
cooking.
but I'm gonna give you like a major advantage. So,
Nice.
Uh,
Mhm.
gotcha. Well, I mean, technically, I wasn't really the one who cooked it. I just put broth in there. I was the one who
see,
Yeah.
threw
well,
it.
that's true. Who wants?
But
I'll
also, I don't trust. Oh, actually, Ramsey got it. Can I roll a?
Ramsey got
Can I
Yeah.
roll a? Specifically, can I roll a druidcraft check to try to, if it's good enough, lower the DC?
Uh, sure, but I want actually, Holly, I want you to roll with advantage, because I like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And now
24.
Ramsey, roll with advantage.
Thank you. That's a 26 and... Oh my god, it's a crit!
Guys, this is really good soup. This is probably the best cooked food that Ramsey has ever produced in his entire life. And also, this is really good. It's like warm and filling, and it's just like it feels like homey in flavor. You know what I mean?
Ramsey.
Good soup.
You should take one of these and put it in a bag of holding, and then you can show it to Pud after we're done with all this.
Oh, you would be so impressed with how much you've improved.
This is delicious.
You both really think that?
Have you
Yes,
tried
of
it?
course.
I know
think
there's a
Ramsey-
thing where meals you cook taste worse to you, but this is pretty good. Oh wait, here, let me can I grab one of them and then walk over to the pumpkin tent and then knock on the door a little bit.
Yeah,
Uh
soup
oh,
time.
soup time. It's good soup.
I'm on my way.
Uh-huh. Holly uh open will open the door just a little bit, enough to druidcraft a doorknob, because I think Holly forgot about that.
It's like the one
and then-
Drake Josh meme.
Mhm. Where's the door hole? Well, I put it out there in magic marker. And then Holly will sort of just set the pumpkin soup right outside the door, sort of on. We'll grow like a small little wooden plate to set it on. So then it sort of just wafts the smell into the pumpkin to lure Alania out like an
I think
animal.
for a couple more the sound of her hitting her head against the wall stopped for a little bit. It starts back up for a few more minutes, and then she will come out to join everyone.
I'm
Put
adding.
the soup outside the door. Don't step in it, please.
Ramsey is
Thank
going to
you.
put
It's
He puts
really
the
good soup.
the perfect soup in his bag of holding.
Add cold soup to your inventory.
Well, it's still
Add
be
cold
this
but
bag
perfect
full of-
soup. Because there's
It-
no
I
way
will-
it stays warm. But
Well,
it-
bag
But
of
if it's
holding
perfect, then it
well,
can warm it up.
bag
Yeah,
of holding
exactly.
preserves things though.
it,
That's
well,
true.
it- yeah, no. It preserves it, but it doesn't preserve things like heat.
Mm,
It'll just move to room temperature, but it will still stay preserved.
I'll
Mhm.
tell you what. I'm gonna call it the
Valid.
perfect suit, but I'll put cold and pumpkin in my notes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caleb, and thank
Congratulations.
you, everyone.
All right. Are we ready to move on to the final room?
I bet the fucking pumpkins have like char, a little bit of char on the outside of them.
God, ah.
Yeah, eat shit, asshole. You're gonna be
Hungry.
distracted while we go into combat.
Yeah. All right. Ready to move to the last room? Are we all ready? All set? Whole team's here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can I hear it from everybody?
Are we, to be clear, are we planning to do the boss fight tonight?
I don't think so, right? I hope not.
Yes. Well, you'll see.
Oh, we are.
Well,
Oh.
Oh.
Let me
Well-
describe what happens, and you'll understand.
Uh-oh.
okay.
So yes, we're doing the boss fight tonight. You guys
That's
move into the
very
final
good.
chamber. At this time, the sort of star-like symbol surrounded by smaller stars is gone. It's just that main scepter symbol. As you open up the doors and enter into the next chamber, it's lit by this sort of silver starlight as you kind of walk out into this sort of infinite void almost. The floor beneath you is solid, but looking down you feel disoriented as it almost looks like you're walking in on the stars. You're walking on nothing. The space around you feels like it goes on forever as millions of stars light this room, this small sort of interior. And you also notice 12 translucent figures stand around the room, almost like painted against these strange yet infinite walls. The Guardians, the Zodiac, each of them kind of nod and bow their heads to you. None of them appear upset at their loss, but their forms now translucent and silvery. They nod and bow to you as you begin to walk further and further in. And as you approach, maybe like 100 or so feet from the door, in the center of this space is a large, plush bed. And in it lies a girl probably no older than like 13. Asleep. With kind of like pale white skin, dark circles under her eyes. Her eyelashes are silvery white, as well as the rest of the hair on her head that lays just knotted and messy as if she had been sleeping there for quite a long time. And there she lays, the goddess of the stars, Celeste. A girl.
That is a child.
I've
Well,
done this before.
No,
Yeah.
no,
I
that,
don't know if I'm cool with killing a kid.
come on, guys. This is obviously an ascension. We've talked about this. Like, kids are always where we draw the line.
I'll just turn around, and plug your ears.
No,
But if we ascend it, we don't get the prizes.
that
Exactly.
isn't. No,
Stepping
I'm
off of the
sorry.
I
wall.
understand it's not really
The-
a child, but
Stepping off of the wall, the maiden Virgo kind of steps out. Her form still identical to what she was before, but less physical, more ethereal and kind of translucent. She kind of steps closer to your party and she goes, I did try to warn you, but I guess I couldn't be too clear. I appreciate you wanting to ascend her, but even we really don't know how. She's been like this for the past 10 years, so
Just asleep?
yep. She was created from the stars. She existed on the material plane for about 5 years, summoned us, her 12 guardians, and went to sleep. She didn't really give us too much of a reason or explanation why, but we just knew that our goal and our purpose was to protect her. And we did as such. But you've defeated us, so her fate is in your hands now.
Hey, DM.
Mm-hmm.
What would a banishment do in this situation?
This is the realm they were banished to.
Gotcha.
I mean, if they're asleep, we can just. This'll be easy and quick.
No,
It's not like
listen.
they're alive anyway at this point.
We have to find another way. I mean, this is just.
Mm-hmm.
Pud wouldn't care. I mean, if anything, Pud is good. Pud would still give it to us if they understood.
with
We have to
my
try.
insight knowledge of not of Pud, how true is that?
Because it's Pud's personal beef, right, with Celeste,
Mhm.
purely the,
Yeah.
and then if you ascend it, then it would become like a true god, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I think at that
You
point,
do know that that Celeste, to the story that Virgo said, she's over 20 years old.
Yeah, no, of
But
course.
her physical form looks no older than 13. She does look like a kid.
oh, mm, well, I mean,
Because, no,
in
because
that case,
Virgo explains that she's been asleep for, she would have been asleep for 16 years, is what it would have been.
I mean, at that point, she just looks like that.
It's all physical.
It's just the appearance.
I think we would need to at least consciously have one other reason than prizes to do this if it's
They are literally destroying the world as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
delightful. We should recognize that before we do anything else.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh,
And
you're right.
Ascending it would just cause more conflict in the god's realm.
Okay.
If we knew how to actually ascend the kid, then
We don't.
we would have a. The only option that we have is, and Zareth will take out the remaining 2 disintegrate scrolls.
Oh no,
Okay, if
If you
They
two are
still be painless.
if you three are uncomfortable doing it, I'll do it.
I know you'll do it. That is not the problem. I'm just trying to think
Zareth
for
will
a moment.
pass disintegrate scroll to Ripley. It's like,
could I?
Yes. If you
Mm,
have anything.
well, I had an idea of maybe ascension.
While you guys are talking, Virgo kind of sits on the bed next to Celeste and is kind of brushing her hair. She seems to have like summoned a good comb and is brushing through Celeste's hair. Kind of idly. Virgo's there if you have any questions or anything.
Could I try something before you guys kill him? Because I also don't. I don't mind because it's just like in my mind right now because they're an adult, right? And they're pretending to be, and they just look younger. It's in the same way of like illusionary magic used
Yes.
against someone. I would
Well,
like to
it's not
try
even
something.
that. It could be that the body physically stopped aging. I mean, I'm older than I appear.
Yeah, I just wanted to try a little something.
Okay.
Could I lay down on like the foot of the bed, sort of, and then using the sleep powder, I want to clonk myself out.
Okay. You go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Holly passes the fuck out.
Can I try something?
So,
Takes the nap.
how long should we wait?
How long do you wait?
The Ripley looks at his
Minutes go
non-existent
by.
watch.
Holly, does anything happen by the way to God, or do I just wake back up afterwards?
So that's the thing, Holly. You don't wake up. Yeah.
Don't shake Holly.
You shake Holly.
Holly?
Holly does not reawaken. You wait 5 minutes.
Alright, so like
Holly
now
keeps
on a
shaking her.
scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, we've got to disintegrate the child.
Wait.
Alright, you two turn around. You three turn around.
Okay.
Okay, you got your scroll. I've got a scroll. And
let's-
I've got one more in the tank.
Listen, like, we know this isn't someone who is technically an adult. This is morally more okay than what happened to Elazar, if you think about it, right?
Listen, I know that.
In a way.
Oh, you're
Why
right.
did you? Are you talking in your sleep? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, of course. Oh, give me another bite, please.
Ramsey is gonna pick up Holly while she's unconscious to move her away from what's about to happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
you scoop her up and move.
Come on. Do what you need to do. I understand. I'll just try not to think about it.
I'm so sorry, child.
Anya does not turn away. She does look somber.
God, I was debating
Still
if I
be
wanted
quick.
to. If I wanted to do this in like a horrible joke manner, if I just want to do it.
Ripley's just sitting there like, fuck this kid.
Well, no, it's more. Fuck. God, it sounded. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Virgo, I guess. Do you want to say anything else, or I guess the rest of you want to say anything, or just you're just gonna let it happen? I will take that as a no, I suppose.
We need to get Holly back awake, and I think this is the fastest option.
Oh, me.
Uh,
Oh, shoot.
Caleb, I'm asking.
Yep, go for it.
I did.
So roll the damage. Is what.
no,
sorry,
they were
I'm
asking if Virgo had anything to say.
Oh, Virgo has anything to say?
I would ask if does any of them want to say any last things, or
Virgo just kind of shakes her head and she goes, everything I wanted to say I already did. And not that she would be able to hear it anyway. Thank you. Though I suppose we won't ever meet each other again.
I mean, can't you spawn back into the mortal world, or are you just stuck
We
in the
don't-
astral?
We don't exist without Celeste. So I can only assume once you end her life, we will also vanish. But I suppose I can make peace with that. She kind of get up and kind of resume her position along the wall.
Before she leaves, really does. I may have sounded like it a couple years ago, but I legitimately do not have joy in doing this. I'm doing this to save. I'm doing this to save a lot of people.
Virgo nods. We saw what happened to her church. There's a reason we moved her, but we're not as strong as she is. I'm sorry we couldn't have done more.
I'm sorry it has to be this way.
Warfare is complicated. There's no avoiding that.
Really will just unfold.
Disintegrate scroll.
You'll just unroll it and place it over her eyes or the whole face, I guess, if it's a large piece of paper.
Yeah, you'd be able to cover her face. All right. Are both of you going to cast Disintegrate?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Both of you go ahead, roll me the damage, please. What is
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be 10d6 plus 40.
All right.
No, it's not. That's -1. That's wrong. I did 140 by accident.
Oh, impressive.
So that's going to be 77. That's 77 points.
All right, and then I've got one more in the tank that I can do.
All right.
It's going to be 68. It was so close to 69.
I said a lot of ones on that.
As you do this, her body slowly begins to fade and turn into stardust, as all of her cards did before. Slowly slowly just disintegrating and blowing away. And one by one, you see each of the guards begin to do the same. Vanish and vanish and vanish. And suddenly, this interior that was lit by stars gets darker and darker. And Holly, you open your eyes. And Holly's eyes are white completely. Go ahead. What would you like to do, Holly?
Could I like stumble out of bed a little bit?
No, you've been moved. I believe
Yeah,
you're in Ramsey's
Ramsey is
arms.
holding you.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
you're in Ramsey's arms.
Can I like try to like get up? Like very clearly, I'm confused. I'm dreary. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
It's okay.
Ramsey?
Okay. Hey.
Is that you?
Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just is everyone like around me in a group?
I imagine.
Yeah.
Can I cast a 6th level spell of the specific war crime blood tinge?
Yeah.
Thank you, God. So 6th level fireball would be how much damage? Right? Because wait, okay, I think I have fireball as like a spell. It's somewhere on this list.
It's 8d6 and an additional 1d6 for every higher. So it would be 9, 10, 11. It would be 11 points. 11d6.
Actually, I'll do it level, so 10.
10? Oh, sorry. 10. So 10d6 is going to be that. Can I have everybody? This includes Holly, because this is going to hit you as well. Everybody needs to roll me a dexterity saving throw beating Holly's spellcasting modifier.
Is this a spell? Okay, it's resistance.
It's growing a plant.
It technically is spell damage because I know I do need
everyone to make a con save.
Oh, it's con. It's not
no,
dexterity.
this is a con save. This is separate to the dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh.
So everyone's
dexterity
taking a
is
dex and a
This,
con save.
this is if you get hit with it.
Okay. Allies do have advantage. Since 24.
Elania, you have advantage, by the way.
I could for which one? Which one first?
I'm assuming we're doing dex first and then con.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
re-roll
Mhm.
dexterity then. Just
I'm
to see if it's
24
over
for
a 20.
dex
No,
and
It is
23
not.
for con.
I'm gonna keep my roll because I
Holly,
think
what's your
it'd be
spell save
funny.
modifier?
17.
17. So you guys gotta roll over 17.
Okay, I got
Okay.
both the
Okay,
dex
well,
and the con.
without advantage, but
Oh wait,
the
when
original
do
rolls.
you take half damage if you succeed on fireball?
Yes.
Okay, so technically everyone would have to make the con save then.
Yeah, but everybody did. So
Mm-hmm.
And then it's
Uh,
halved because if it's a spell.
yes. So for everybody, if you succeeded your dex save, you're gonna take half damage, and then you're gonna take half of the half because of Ripley.
Oh,
Is it a
that's such a
dexterity save
good
or is it a constitution save?
There's a dex
both.
save and a con save.
So
both.
Okay.
the magic damage is the dex save. The con save is for after.
Okay.
So let's go through and do
Also-
the magic damage first before
Caleb-
we explain what the con does. Because
Also, Caleb, I see what you mean by, dude, this is fucking annoying to fight against.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Half damage, advantage. There's very little to actually be done
oh yeah.
with just a singular character. You need to
Mhm.
have multiple turns in combat to even do anything against that.
It's half of 34.
17.
So 17, and then half of 17 is going to be
9.
8,
Rounded up.
9. So 9 points for those who succeeded, and then and then the con save is the same modifier, so 17 again. Who beat 17 on the con save?
I got a 23 for con.
You're
Not
fine.
a 21.
You're
I
fine.
failed.
Okay, Alanya failed. Ramsey?
Ramsey managed to roll a 20 on the dex save and a 17 on the con.
So you succeed. Alanya is the only person who's going to be affected by this. What happens, Holly?
Well, for now it's dormant. Congratulations, you've been infected with a zombie virus that is world ending. Congratulations.
Yay! If Alanya dies, the apocalypse begins!
Yay!
Don't die in this combat encounter. I don't know what you mean. All right, now that that's gone off, can I have everybody roll for initiative, pretty please? And I don't have to do anything because this is all of you, baby.
No.
Yeah.
No. My baby girl.
I will say, narratively, you guys look at Holly after this goes off. Her eyes are glowing with this bright white light. As Holly
26.
Holly,
though she's speaking with Holly's voice and Holly's power, Holly is not there.
Holly lets out like a
What?
chuckle in her voice, but there's like a secondary voice behind it, and it sort of echoes almost. And then, oh damn. I'm gonna get my shit rocked by Ripley because I'm gonna get one shot by Ripley. That's literally how this is. I'm telling you how this
Did you read what I gave you? What I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still a druid. I'm a spellcaster.
This won't last long.
There's not much I can do against that.
What?
Gotta go for the one.
Yep. All right. Sorry. Ramsey, what did you roll?
18.
Okay, you're good. Ilanya?
Where was it? 23.
23.
Holly?
20.
Nice. Zareth?
17.
All right. Okay.
26.
Ripley, you're up.
Just through passive insight, could I tell there's something bad?
Yeah. Yeah. She just set off her fucking war effect. Her
I just sent a barbed wire fucking bomb in front of everyone.
Her eyes are glowing like a silvery white light, and as the stars in this room around you are going blink, 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 and slowly going out.
Immediately, Ripley's body paint is gonna glow, and this storm is just going to burst from his body as I begin with rage.
All right.
And I will go for an attack, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Isn't this flanking technically if we're all roughly?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say no because that has not been specifically
I
mentioned
would have
yet.
specifically. Okay, can I mention what I would have? Because I would have cast the barbed wire thing. You, by the way, for context, Holly's still standing in the center of it. You have to go through it to get to her. You have to
Yeah.
walk into the barbed wire. It is like because it's the same like 30-foot radius of fireball or 20-foot radius, I think, or whatever it is. Or 30-foot maybe. I don't know.
How
Except
much
it's
does
giant.
the barbed wire do? Is it a D6 or a D8?
It's I believe it is. It's. Oh, fuck. I think we did a bit where it was like half the it was like half the damage of the actual like spell that I used for it or whatever. So rounded down, it'd be 2d6.
Yeah, let's do 2d6. So
Okay.
if Ripley moves in the area, you're going to take 2d6 piercing
I mean,
damage from the barbed wire.
I'm raging, so it'd be halved.
Yeah, be halved.
It'd be halved, and if it's spell damage, that's
It's
doubly
not spell
halved.
damage. That would be physical damage because now they're basically so it's a
Okay.
spell damage for when it's cast, and then it's trap damage.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
So it's still halved, but all right, go for it. Go ahead, roll me 2d6, Holly.
26. I'm assuming hits.
I also need technically another. Would you be able to make another con save, or would it be because they already succeeded? That doesn't.
I'm gonna
Do
say
anything.
because he's already succeeded.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's 3 damage.
Yeah.
And 16, and you have to make a strength save or be pushed 10 feet.
A strength save.
Yeah.
Of course.
This body is not strong.
Hey, you shut the
Horrible.
fuck up, all right? If your bitch ass, if your bitch ass is
She
gonna
stays
mean about
put. She stays put.
There's it's been a minute since Ripley has raged in front of you, but it's never been like that
Targeted.
stereotypical rage. It is always you just see the veins popping around his eyes as he just growls, "Get out!" And I'm going to attack one more time. Oof, 24. Amazing. I'm also going to add both Thunder and Smite to this. I'm just going to do one Thunder. Which is... Okay. So Smite is 2d8, and then Thunder is 2d6. I'm going to do the Thunder first, and then the Smite. As soon as this goes back to 0. So that's additional 7 points of Thunder, and then... Jesus, 15 points of Radiant. Oh, fuck, all of this is +2 as well, because I'm raging, I forgot. So it's actually... Add on another 4 damage from the first 2 hits. And... That should be everything.
Sick.
How are you looking after those the first turn?
Not bloodied yet. Definitely you can definitely tell that you've bruised the fuck out of Holly. Because I'm assuming she tried to block with like her arms or something, and you can see the large welts that you've left behind on her forearms.
Yeah, that is her. It's really is just seething.
Alanya, your date has been possessed by the Goddess of Stars. What do you want to do?
So I noticed. God, what level spell is that? I would love to attempt a dispel magic. I'm assuming the possession isn't something I could dispel magic on.
No. I mean,
Then
you could. It would be. You would have to roll very, very good.
in that case, can I spend, what was it, a 6th level spell slot to get rid of the effects of the bluntinge? So that we could at least get closer?
The
The
blood
barbed wire.
tinge you would not need to roll.
What is
I
the
mean,
barbed wire?
the barbed wire, to get rid of it, I guess, yeah, to remove the spell effect, you could dispel magic that. You could dispel magic the blood tinge. Because that you could spell that. What level did you cast
Yeah.
that? You casted that at 5th level, so
Fifth.
you would just have to match it to dispel it.
It was a 5th level? Okay, yeah, then I will do that.
Yeah.
I'm
5th
assuming
level.
that doesn't get rid of the shit in my body, but
No, that
at
doesn't
least
get rid
it
of the
clears
shit in
the
your body, but
battlefield.
it does clear the battlefield.
I'm so glad someone else got infected.
Now you get to talk about this to your girlfriend later. This is crazy.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else you want to do in your turn, Elanya?
Nope.
All right, Holly. You watch as the eyes flare with this bright, sort of like radiant light for a second, as the welts on Holly's arms begin to heal over, ever so slightly. Holly, it is your turn.
Great. From here, I feel like Holly sort of slumps forward, like she's essentially slouching forward. And you begin to see a couple embers begin to sort of form around her as they begin
forgot
to
you had this in your roster.
as they begin to then form, and suddenly one of the embers touches Holly's skin, and suddenly the entirety of her body bursts into flames. As I'm gonna.
We talked about this. I forgot you had this.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Hey, I just want you guys to know this fight was completely avoidable.
Hey,
Well-
I want to see if I can talk to them in the dream. All right, I know this would fucking happen.
Nope.
It's pretty cool.
I'm going to here. I'm gonna walk up towards Ilania. So I'm within 5 feet. Because I'm assuming Ilania got closer to dispel the magic, right?
Probably.
Assumedly.
Because I'm assuming that 3 of us would be within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, so I would do that. And walk in between the two of you, and then I'm going to actually, because you probably didn't get close enough to do that. I'm gonna just first use an. Actually, no, because I use an action to do that. Wait. Until spells any benefits. No, that's a separate bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go in between the two of them. And I need. Oh, actually, there is no save. You just take a D10 of damage. And I feel like if you look on Holly's face, it's kind of hard to see because of this sort of large flames which are covering the entirety of her body. There is a look of pure horror on her face, as you watch as her arms move in a sort of very creaky sort of way, very clearly not by her own design, as the embers sort of leave behind almost like a trail of burnt soot on the ground behind where she walks.
Does that technically
That's so
trigger
well-off.
Sentinel because you are attacking someone other than me
Well, it's not
within
an
5
attack.
feet?
It just happens.
Okay.
It just isn't an
What
attack.
kind of damage is this?
Fire?
Awesome.
Because
If it's spell damage is resistant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I feel
resistant to fire.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Holly also, it's to some extent, you watch as she kind of fights back against it and tries to like almost claw at the fire that is on her as she is burning actively.
I'm gonna throw up.
That's
Can't
my
do
turn.
this to me.
That's my turn.
God, this is so funny because I was bitching to Caleb earlier that I haven't been able to use Aura of Warding yet. And now it is
Literally.
exclusively being used today.
Yeah. Hey, you wanted to find a caster? Why not a druid?
Exactly.
Ramsey Novak.
Ramsey is going to take out Arcanum Divitorum, and he's going to cast Hex as a bonus action on Holly. That is going to be for strength. As he unleashes Magic Missile, using all of the charges, I'm rolling 96 plus 94 plus 9. Holly is going to take 59 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm. At that point, I need to make a con save. For my spell, I don't think it's possible. Yeah. You knock Holly basically. You hit her so much that she almost gets knocked on her ass as the flames just kind of get put out by the torrent of magic missiles that go her way. And as she sort of lowers her arms that she was using to try to guard, you see as there's soot all over her body. It doesn't seem like she's burned at all, but you can tell there is both fear in her eyes, and there are large, now big sort of bruises, welts, and gashes that are all along her body because of all the damage so far.
Zareth.
But she has. That's
Okay.
not my turn.
Oh, that's not your turn yet? Oh, fuck. Sorry. That used a lot of damage. I just assumed that was it.
No, I feel that. I've got to. This is Holly. I'm going to action search.
Okay.
All right. Slash number 1. 23. Slash number 2. 20. Slash number 3. Crit.
Mm-hmm.
Ramsey is going to do 4d8 plus 4d6 plus
Sorry.
20.
Is that so? Are those 3 separate hits?
Yes.
Awesome.
I-
Holly, what's
Only
your
one
AC?
hit. 24 currently.
Okay, awesome. So only the 31 hits.
Okay, the crit hits.
Yeah, obviously.
2d8 plus 2d6 plus 9. Holly is going to take 22 more points of damage as we go to Zareth's turn.
As you stab Holly multiple times, or just once, where are you aiming, by the way? I'm curious.
Not for the chest or head area. I definitely imagine her arms.
Mm-hmm. Respectfully, that's a nat 20. You pierce through one of her arms. Her arm is no longer functioning. You can sort of see the vines try to grow and try to repair it almost as the wound attempts to close, but it is too large of a gash that you've left. Because in my brain, I assume that if you're trying to disable an arm, you would go for the joints, obviously.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So
Tears have welled up.
Her entire forearm is just gone. Essentially, it's unusable, and she is looking really, really, really bad. She's bloodied. And you can see Holly is almost no longer conscious to what is going on, and it seems that whatever is possessing her is the only thing in control at this moment now.
That's my turn.
Zareth.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something that can actually help Holly, and I don't have a lot.
Disintegrate. Disintegrate. Disintegrate.
Anything but!
Disintegrate.
Anything but that. Oh yeah, let's just do that non-lethally.
That don't worry.
Disintegrate.
Alright. So what I'm gonna try to do, I don't use this very often, but we are gonna try using Druidcraft as the main action to kind of lock Holly in place. So she stops attacking everybody.
Mm-hmm. Would this be like a contesting Druidcraft, or would it just be, I'm assuming, a Druid? I'm asking God.
I don't know.
What are you trying to cast?
Druidcraft? They're trying to cast Druidcraft
Druidcraft.
to stop me from moving.
Because
stop
you don't have superior druidcraft like Holly does, I would let you roll with your spellcasting modifier, but it would be at disadvantage. Because it is just a cantrip. If you had something like Hold Person,
I believe in you.
I guess I just hold person would probably be better.
Because Holly has superior druidcraft because that is literally her whole thing.
That's my character.
So yeah, like I will let you try, but I'm gonna give you disadvantage because that's not something your druidcraft should be able to do.
That's
You're
fair.
not trained in it. You know what I mean?
I'll give it I'll give hold person a shot.
Okay.
I think Holly's really like got good wisdom though, so I'm not sure this is gonna be of any help.
I believe in my ability to fail.
So we'll do that as the main action, and then we'll do Thrucknar as the bonus.
All right, perfect. So Holly wisdom saving throw for against Zara's DC.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I rolled a 19 on the die.
Yeah, so that one's fine, and then can you make me a con save as well?
Yeah, that one's gonna be the worst of the two. Mm-hmm. Thrucknar's a bonus action?
Yeah.
Damn.
It
Yeah,
just
it is.
makes you mute for a turn. Cantrip.
No somatic components or no verbal components.
Yeah, no verbal components.
And that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Not that it matters too much, Ripley.
I'm not gonna physically attack. Instead, Ripley is going to put his. The room is still like very dark and spacey.
But it's getting darker by the second. You don't
Ripley
know
is
how much
gonna-
time you have left in this room. You have to.
Oh.
I will tell you this: you have to defeat Celeste now, or else Holly's not getting out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, no, that's metagaming. If I ask that question
You can ask it. Doesn't mean I have to respond.
to the team, spell or physical damage. Great answer.
Try your hardest.
I guess
It's a
whatever does the
I
most.
mean, attention was drawn to physical damage from earlier, but I don't know. I wasn't like fully paying attention.
Our friend is
okay.
going to die.
How bad are they looking now?
Bad.
Me?
Yeah.
Awful. Yeah.
Horrible. Worse than bad,
Okay.
I would argue.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 attacks versus 1 that may or may not work. Fuck it. I guess I have to. And I was not damaged much. So I still technically have Zephyr's Strike active. Holy shit, that was so close. 28.
Just roll the damage for that, yeah. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Cool.
17, 18, 19,
I'm
20.
assuming this is non-lethal.
Yes.
Okay. You punch Holly and literally knock the light from her eyes as you just see it vanish. You see Holly's eyes normal for a second as they roll back in her head and she falls unconscious. With that sort of last silvery sparkle, the stars begin to go and all of you feel this strange force as you are pushed outwards, and suddenly you hear the loud cacophony of the streets moving around. All of you are teleported to different areas within Andorra. Holly's unconscious body is laying somewhere. Stable, I hope, because it was non-lethal. But Holly is now somewhere in Andorra, knocked the fuck out, and all of you are separated.
Oh, God.
And I think that's where we're going to end today's session, because we just hit the 3 hour mark.
Shit, man!
Oh no! Yay!
Motherfucker.
Yay! More fire trauma.
Anyway, hey, that combat was so unavoidable. I want to be so clear. If nobody, I had a thing that, like, yeah, if anybody falls unconscious in this room, like, then I get to choose. Celeste gets to choose who they want to possess. But
it was.
Okay. In my defense, I wanted to go to sleep because I was like, oh, maybe if I go to the dreamscape, I'll be able to talk to Celeste and maybe we can work something out. No.
No,
This
Celeste,
is
hey, Celeste is pure
horrible.
evil. Hey, Celeste
This
is
is
definitely
horrible.
pure evil.
Hey,
Pun was right, guys.
I need to say this to everyone who didn't want to shoot the person who used their physical form to pretend to be a child, to avoid consequences.
Mhm.
Told you so. Should have put them out of their misery.
Kicked the baby.
Yeah, hey guys,
blanket
hey
over
Give me
guys,
that
over top.
baby. Oh, you didn't
now
have
we
to
know better.
tell her.
Kick the
Never-
baby.
Always kill children.
By the way,
Alright,
we're
thanks,
gonna
children.
raid Sherlink today because they're playing D&D and it looks like they're having fun. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, everybody say bye, and remember to kick babies.
Bye.
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 Bye.